sometimes because I was doing just fine before Stream Elements, but I just saw some cool features, so I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. And yeah, it's a pain in the ass. So anyway, guys, let's rewatch this mother effing video, all right? And I want you guys to see it because I don't think anybody spotted it last time, and I know the original creator of this video, whose page is Unexplained Phenomena. I'll announce that here now. Not this whole video. He had a 9-minute video. I just took parts of his video, okay? And chopped them together, slowed them down. And, dude, you guys, this thing is so freaking fast, y'all. It's so fast that I had to slow it down to a twelfth of the speed of the original video, save that video, re-upload it to PowerDirect, and then do a 12th of that 12th speed. And it still looks like it's moving pretty quickly, okay? Wait till you see this. Now, I tell me what you see. I don't actually, you guys, this thing is so fast. Look how much, I want you to notice how much faster it is than the sound of its voice and its screech. And the clucking at the end, okay? It's so fast. It's faster than sound. Okay? Yeah, I got you. Thank you, Quentin. I appreciate you, bro. I will. I promise. I promise. I was hoping you were here, bro. Okay. All right. So let's try this again. And I'm going to have to edit this live for my channel, but that's okay. Let's check it.
That is horrible. It sounds like somebody screaming for help in the fucking sky.
This is just near some baseball field in Bryan, Texas.
The lightning sirens of a baseball
The next
field,
video
so maybe
is
it might be the sirens from Kyle Field,
the
the lightning sirens.
video that is
that should have been on KPTX though.
Just wait till you see it.
There you go.
Right here, right here. Watch this, guys. This is real time. It's right here. In this area. See that? You see that? Y'all see that? See what it left behind? That is an energy trail, I swear to God. This is slowed down 12 times. I turned the sound off because it was just slow and it sounded funny. That was slowed down 12 times. And then did you see the lightning in the background after it flew through the screen? Now this is slowed down another 12 times. You see that? Did you see the wings? I'm gonna go slow. Watch this. See the wings right there? Right there. Bah. You see how fast that thing is? And what's crazy, you guys, is I zoomed in on it. Why is it white? You know what I'm saying? You see that? What else would that be? It calls out and then it takes off. In the actual video, it calls out and then it takes off. Okay? And the clucking is after it's gone by. Right here. It calls out and then it takes off. Boom. Fast as hell, y'all. Fast as hell. And you see it looks like just the energy left from it. Because you guys, no matter how much I slow it down, I can't see a physical being. I can't see a physical, like, dark entity dragon. But there's no question that is the energy, or whatever it may be, from said dragon. This is what leads me to believe they truly are interdimensional beings. I don't believe they're demons. I believe they're interdimensional. I believe they're conscious, and they're genuinely decent if they're the right one. I'm sure there's evil dragons, but I do believe you guys, if they wanted to hurt people, they would have done it. Look at that thing. It is fast as F, y'all. I mean, it doesn't even, I mean, we don't even stand a chance. And it's obvious that it has something to do with what the lightning is doing behind it. Because as soon as it crosses that tree line, the lightning goes off. Now, I have another video I want to show you guys, okay? This lady. This is slowed down real slow. See that? You can see its wings and then its tail. It kind of trails off right there's its tail. And it kind of waves it, right? And then that energy is left for a long time. Dude, what else would it be? What else would it be, my guy? You know what I'm saying? It's just the energy left. It's something. It's something. Whether it's, I don't know. Dude, you guys, the more I see of all this type of shit right here, I mean, you can zoom in and you can see the outline of mouth, jaw, and teeth if you zoom in. You can see it real faintly up here. And actually, I don't know, I don't even want to say it. But what I'm seeing, you guys, is these things are interdimensional beings. And there's a lot more to do with energy placement. You know, the dimensions, like the 5th dimension consciousness, 6th, 7th, 8th, all the way up to, I've heard 16. There's something to be said about energy placement and energy presence. I noticed, like, and I see it because I've watched, you know, a lot of video, okay? But I noticed even, okay, so this is the lady, what's her name here? I wrote it down here. Check her stuff out. Her name is, oh, she's pretty good. Marie? Oh, of course. Probably got thrown away. She's good. She might introduce herself. God dang it, of course. I had it all ready. My lady friend must have thrown it away. Probably. I wrote her name down on purpose because I wanted to be able to say her name and give her credit for the video here. I got it here. Hold on my iPhone. Where you at, girl? Ding, ding, ding. Hold up here. Where's she at? Right here. Bye. The dragon. So her name is Gina Maria Colvin Hill. That's no wonder I didn't remember it. Gina Maria Colvin Hill. She has 108,000 subs. She's kind of into the same type of thing we are, okay? Same concept, same, you know, fantastical thinking and thought process. So she turns on this live webcam feed.
We are looking at
Here.
a live webcam of a dragon. You can see the way it moves in the sky. It wiggles like that. It came out of nowhere, is what it did. And I thought, what could this be? What would move like that? Would it be an airplane? No, it would not be an airplane that moved like that. What it would be is a dragon. Now, they say that dragons are myths. I don't think they're myths.
They're not.
I don't think
They're not.
myths. I do believe that dragons exist. They may be a very higher realm than what we have.
Yes, they vibe way higher.
To totally dismiss dragons after seeing this video, that wouldn't be too smart. I don't think it would be. Hello, everyone. Hello,
of a dragon.
Brooks. Hello, you all.
You can see the way it moves in the sky. It
Okay.
wiggles like
So I'm gonna
that.
go ahead and play this. I want you guys to check her out. Her vibe is good.
We are looking
I like
at a live webcam of a
Okay,
dragon.
you guys can hear?
You can see the way it moves in the sky. It wiggles like that. It came out of nowhere, is what it did. And I thought, what could this be? What would move like that? Would it be an
I need headphones
airplane?
back.
No.
I see
It
why
would not be
people
an airplane
rock
that moved like
headphones so
that.
much.
What it would be
when they're doing
is a
live.
dragon.
Because I can't hear words she's
Now,
saying. If I
they
turn it
say
down,
that
it'll reverb
dragons
into
are
my
myths.
mic.
I don't think they're myths. I really
So-
don't think they're myths. I do believe that dragons
I don't know
exist.
if
They may be a very higher realm than what we have, is what I think.
I use my
But
desktop
to
mic.
totally dismiss dragons after seeing this video, that wouldn't be too smart. I don't think it would be. Hello, everyone. Hello, Bang Bang and Apple Brooks. Hello, you all. Yes, we got it. Can you see it moving? I was led to go over here to this live webcam in Taiwan. Would it be an airplane? No, it would not
You
be
notice
an
how-
airplane that moved like that. What it would be
Notice how-
is a dragon. Now, they
You
say
guys,
that dragons are myths. I don't think they're myths. I really
Notice
don't
how
think
it's
they're myths.
going in and out.
I do believe that dragons
Notice how it's going
exist.
in and out of
They may be a very higher realm than what we have.
Come
is
on.
what I think. But to totally dismiss.
Notice how it's
dragons
going
after
in
seeing
and
this
out
video,
of visibility, you guys.
that wouldn't
It's
be
doing the
too,
same thing.
Smart. I don't think it would be. Hello, everyone. Hello, Bang Bang and Apple Brooks. Hello,
I'm
you
sorry,
all.
Andrew K. I
Yes,
apologize,
we got
hon.
it. Can you see it moving?
What do you do?
I was led to go over here to this live webcam in Taiwan and click it. I clicked 1 minute before
I'm not trying to be
that
confusing.
showed
It's
up
just
on
the
screen. I
damn
thought, you've got
sound.
to be kidding. What was that? First, I thought it was a winged
Yeah,
being,
it's density
but then
shifting.
the way it moves, no, it doesn't.
Going
It
in and
moves
out.
its body like a dragon
No, it's not edited.
would.
She turned it on and she
Hello,
started
you all.
recording.
Yeah, you see that going. It literally
Well, they
flew.
wouldn't be in the Chicago
I
Zoo.
wish it wasn't so dark, but that's okay. This appeared out of nowhere. It's like that. I think it came out of
Cosmic
the other
co-creators.
dimension is
I
what
believe
think
that.
happened.
I believe that.
If you're just tuning in, this is from a
I believe
live
that.
webcam. I won't be on here long at all because
Light
I really
Warrior
don't
Rising.
need to be
I
on
dig
here
it.
long,
I believe it.
except to show this footage right here. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's
isn't it?
definitely going
I'm
in and
pretty
out
excited.
of existence.
Yeah, I could be
It's
jumping
flashing
up and down,
from
but I'm not
dimension to
going
dimension.
I'm not. I'm just happy to share.
You know what
it.
I'm saying?
I thought, how am I going to share it? Let me move myself down.
No,
from
I
here if
haven't.
can.
I haven't.
It-
I've
it-
been
it
hearing good
literally-
things about her, though. I'm pretty
it comes
excited.
up here and it flies
I
across
found
the
a new,
sky. At first, I thought it attached
like
itself to the
YouTuber.
tower up there, but it didn't. It flew right on by wherever it was going. Is what happened. It flew right
So-
on by. If you all can see it.
It's obvious they shift
yeah.
in and out.
Yeah, so many things
Of
are
dimensions.
real,
So
and this
why
is,
couldn't
what, the
that
Year of the Dragon?
Video
Is this
I
like
showed you
or something like
be it
Yeah.
shifting in and out of dimensions. It wasn't physical, but it was energy.
that. I wish we could got a better view, but
It was
you know,
in
you've
our
seen the
dimension,
movies of
and I
how
feel like we
dragons
captured
fly.
it
And
leaving
really,
our
there's the
dimension.
ones that look like the
That's
big
why we didn't
serpents
see a
with
physical
wings,
being.
and they would wiggle around in the sky like
We saw
that.
a
They
energy
would. A
being.
year of a tiger. I want to
I'm
call
telling
it
you
the
guys,
year of the dragon.
it's-
That's
Our
what I
world
wanna
is
call it
wilder
right
than
now.
you all even know.
Because that dragon
I know us.
flying in
I know
the
people
sky
think
right
we
there,
know
you all,
shit,
that's
but
what
we
I wanna
don't
call
know
it.
shit. I'm
Let me
telling
come
you,
over here. I think
we
I might
know
have,
absolutely nothing. We
slowed it
think we
down
do,
a
but we
little
don't.
bit over.
So I'm telling you, we're
over
babies,
here,
dude.
up
We don't
there.
even get it. We don't even understand
Let me
the
you all, I'm gonna take you
depth.
over here to my
the depth.
player.
I've had people
Right here.
contact me lately,
That's what I want to do.
especially one person who was really
I'm gonna pause this. Thing
intellectual.
because
People
it
watch
flies
me
So fast is what it is.
from,
Let me try to get over here to this
they're not necessarily
video player.
exactly
if I
like
can.
us. Okay, this person
Let you
said
see this flying so
this
fast.
gentleman, and I've had this before. I've had this before from a couple,
I
just
slowed
very
it down.
rarely though.
At first I slowed
Very
it
rarely.
down
I've had this a
so
couple
I could
times.
See its movement. I could see it
But
any better.
this
because
gentleman,
it flies
and he
so
had
fast.
some crazy stories. Okay, I mean, not stories. I mean, his account and his
I really did.
his
Slowed it down and then I sped it up. You can see the timestamp.
story of creation was insane. I've never heard anything like it yet. I've never read anything like it. He said that he was a starseed originally from the Pleiades. Okay, that at one point in time, humanity was heading in the wrong direction. So they sent a couple million, and they're a lot like us, you guys. They walk among us. Okay, they look just like us. You would never guess it. But they sent millions of like ETs that look like us, kind of like Valiant Thor from Venus. He was so like us that he worked in the Pentagon for 3 years. This is the story, supposedly. He worked in the Pentagon for 3 years after landing on Earth, and he was here to tell us that we needed to shift away from nuclear weapons. We didn't do it, but nevertheless, he tried, and yeah, he worked here for 3 years, integrated himself into our culture and our society for 3 years, and then took the information back to his high council, who he said lives in the core of Venus. He had a super high-tech spacesuit that was silver. They had a contest to see what they could shoot at it to actually damage it, and they used everything from high-grade lasers, weaponry, anything the military could throw at it. It didn't touch the silver skin-tight bodysuit. It's not like it was armor and hard. It was silver and it was skin-tight bodysuit. Now, we've heard of those before. Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal, when the Russian frogmen encountered the ETs underwater, they had clear glass-like bubbles around their head, and they had silver suits. Okay? You hear accounts of silver suits often for ETs. But he said that he's from the Pleiades, and they sent millions here to try and shift us into the right direction. He did, so he watched my last live, and how I was talking about it was a test, right? He said, yes, it is a test. We are being tested. Right now, we're not doing very well. But it doesn't mean that we can't change. I mean, I know time is probably our time frame's getting shorter, but we can change, I believe. But anyway, his story, this was insane, you guys. I've never heard anything like it. Like, I always am skeptical when I have people send me messages saying that they are ET or anything not of this world. I usually I err with caution, because I don't know if it's just a fan trying to, pull the wool over my eyes. Okay, so they could just be, talking shit to get clout, whatever. So I always err on the side of caution, but usually I can tell just by the context of the conversation what they say. A lot of times I notice they have not terrible, but not perfect English. They'll miss like sometimes keywords and stuff once in a while, and I'm kind of like, okay, if anything, that validates a little bit to me, because I've seen it as a trend anyway. And then what they say and how they say it usually is a huge indicator. And this gentleman came up with and told me an origins of the universe story that I've never heard in my life, read, never even been whispered to me or seen. So that was a huge sign to me. And this is, like I said, this is something that I truly do not believe that this has been spoken into word, like into any archive of any type. Like, this is the first time right here that this is probably going to be spoken on the internet. This is how individual and unique this origin story is. All right, it does get graphic. Okay, it does get graphic, but just at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead because dude emailed me. So in my top secret, double secret Proton mail, okay? He says this. He says this. Have you seen the Marvel movie Groot, the tree-based character? And when near the end of the movie, he sacrificed himself to make a shield of bubbles, sort of to protect the rest of the people. Okay, so then he shifts to the... Imagine if Titans large enough that they could freely move through outer space. So think about this. And I know it sounds insane, because it's just unfathomable to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't comprehend it. And that's why it's going to be hard for some people to take. But, yeah? No, Poppers, you're staying. Here, dude. Alright. Sorry, guys. The old man had to use my car. What do you want? Like you say, this live stream hasn't been the best, but that's okay. Sometimes it just happens that way. But it's still got good context, okay? So, Titan's large enough to move through outer space, bro. Imagine that. A Titan so big, it can freely jump from universe to universe. Super universe to super universe. Interesting. Okay? Now, also I want you to think about this when I tell you that. Alright? The Book of Enki. What was the origin story in the Book of Enki? Remember? The father, the son fought Tiamat, the mother, because of the insubordinate children. Alright? And then the father somehow finds Nibiru from the below waters. And Nibiru comes in and he gives him and blesses him with all of the elements of the earth power. And he uses it against Tiamat. Breaks her in half. Demolishes one half into the asteroid belt. Throws the bottom half, her reproductive half, into orbit inside the asteroid belt. And that's supposedly Earth. Okay? Remember at the time, I even kind of said, could they not have been massive physical beings? Could they not have been living beings? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Could they have been dragons? Like that warrior, the warrior up top. He said dragons were part of the creation of the cosmos. Yeah, he did. Okay? So, he says that Titans large enough that they moved through outer space wanted to start a new world and be one with it. They take a tree, and they take themselves. They take a rock, and then take some water. And they smash the rock until it's ground. Plant a tree, let it get massive, burn it down till it's ash. They put water on top of the ash and on top of the rock and stir it like a primordial soup until it's a big mud ball. And then at the very end, they cut their own throat and let their life force, they lay down and die and let their life force grow into the world that is born. And it literally grows right on the top of the back of the giant. The giants are us, we are them. It's kind of like raising carp in a fish pond behind your barn, knowing that you're going to kill them to fertilize your garden. The titans, the dinosaurs, the world trees, it was all fertilizer just to create humanity. I am a starseed. I am from the Pleiades. Me and a few other millions came to Earth to try and save it because you're right. You're fucked and are about to implode as a race. You know what I'm saying? That's insane, y'all. So, if you look at Norse mythology, Zeus's father Kronos, in the first Titan War, overthrew his father. It's Uranus, but it's actually, we pronounce it Uranus, okay? Uranus was Kronos' father's name. What did Zeus's mother... It was actually Uranus's wife, Kronos' mother, and then Zeus's mother was Rhea. But Uranus's wife convinced Kronos to take over his father. But what did he do? It says he cut his genitals off and let himself bleed out onto the land, thus creating more life again. I mean, I always thought, wow, weird, you know, but then I heard him tell this story, and I'm like, okay, so Cronus cut the genitals off of Uranus, and he bled out his seed all over onto the land, and he grew more life forms. Then Cronus takes over. He keeps his brothers and sisters imprisoned, and then Zeus comes into the picture. He eats, just like his father Uranus, he eats all his children. Then Zeus, his mother Rhea, takes him to Crete Island to hide him, and he gets raised by another setting. Okay? So then Zeus comes forward, and he infiltrates, by being a servant to Cronus, he infiltrates his castle. And eventually, and Cronus has no idea it's his son the whole time, but eventually he recruits Cronus' brothers and sisters, his aunts and uncles, and they attack Cronus and take over, killing Cronus. Because he did the same thing. He was power lusting and basically imprisoning anybody who threatened his rule. Now, I know it sounds crazy, you guys, but I've been watching and looking at Google Earth a lot. And Svalbard, if you go and look at that land, it looks like any type of being you think of, you know, from dragons to great whites, like megalodons, giants. I found giants that are massive there, massive, and it all looks like land that is turned red from rotten blood, and they look like they've been stacked on stacked on stacked. Now, I know you guys have seen my picture, the Sleeping Titan. All right? The Sleeping Titan. I'm starting to wonder, myself, Sleeping Titan, it's in Peru. I want to show you guys this real quick. Sleeping Titan in Peru, right here. Sleeping Titan in Peru. Does that look like a Titan that suffered when he died, or does that look like a Titan who passed away in his sleep? Almost like he knew he was going to pass away. Like he passed away and knew it was his time, so he laid down and passed out and never woke up. I know it sounds crazy, but these Titans, it's almost like they're knowingly using themselves to build our land. Check this one out. Check this one out. Sleeping Lady, Alaska. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. I don't care, y'all. Like I said in my post, I've come across this, and I've never gave it the time of day because I thought for sure it was photoshopped. So, but then some girl commented in my comments on my last live, check out the sleeping lady in Alaska. Y'all, like, if it don't get more blatant than that, I don't know what does. That was not grand design. That was her. That was a being that was living, that laid down and died and became petrified. You can literally see the entirety of her outline of her body, her hair. You know, she's naked. I mean, pretty much, right? Like, you don't carve those lines into the mountains. It's not Photoshop, bro. It's not a Photoshop, bro. A giant laser? No, what would give them the incentive to do that, though? So 50-50, it's Photoshop versus real? Well, here, check this out. This is it. This is the sleeping lady from the side view. That's the sleeping lady from side view. That's her from the top. Yeah, it does almost look like she may have had wings, bro. Very good observation, my guy. It does almost look like she might have had wings. For sure. For sure. Yep, there she is again. Dude, you guys, I don't think this picture doesn't know justice. Actually, you know what? Why don't I Google Earth that shit? Let's see if I can find her, y'all. Let's see if I can find her. Let's see if I can find her. I can't believe I haven't done that yet. I gotta know. Sleeping lady. Sleeping Lady Lane. She must be right around here somewhere. It looked like it was across water. Huh. I'll have to work on that. I'll have to find her. I want to definitely work on that. See if I can't find her. If anybody looks up the coordinates, they could find them. Shoot them to me, and I'll give it a gander. I imagine she should be easy to find, but she might not be. Huh. Nope. She's not just blatant. It's not blatant. Except it looks like she's right across the water here. Lake Louise. Mount Susitna. Called Mount Susitna. All right. Cool. Good shit, guys. And it might be, it could be, I could be wrong. You guys, I'm not going to say. I should have probably looked at it closer before I claimed it was that actual picture. Because like I said, originally I thought it looked just like a Photoshop. That definitely don't look like no sleeping lady, but no, it doesn't mean that I'm not missing her. It could be possibly, because that doesn't look, yeah. There's got to be something else. Huh. I would hope not. I'll be pissed because that's ridiculously photoshopped if that's the case. Huh. Unless it's within this. You can see though around it. I mean, some of the objects and stuff here. Look pretty telling as far as they go. I was really hoping, but look at this, you guys. Check this out. Check this out. Look it into the side of that mountain. Legs. Being of sorts. It's got its legs right here. You can almost see it from further away better. And then there's something right here. But yeah, it's faint. It's faint. Or like that little guy right here. Look at this. Look at this guy. Or just an outline of the land. Almost looks like he has like a hat of sorts on, but you can see his face right there. There's a lot of activity going on down here anyway. It wouldn't surprise me if she was in here somewhere and we're just missing her. Because it looks like there's some other types of beings here. Gotta be cool to find her. Especially if she's that vivid. I'd like to see her if she's that vivid. No. It's worth a try, though. You can literally see, though, like, if you look close, you can see the different types of anomalies. See the head? Bing, bing. Looks almost like it got pinchers on it or something. No. That looks like something right there. It wouldn't surprise me if she's in here. I'll find her. I'll locate her. It might have a little help with Photoshop. Who knows? possibility. Highly possible. Yeah, I'm not even listening to nobody tonight. I'm just blocking motherfuckers that run their mouth. You can see the outline here. Mouth. See, look at that. Boom. Nose. That's blatant. Nose. Huh. Dang it. That's irritating, guys. Sorry. Yeah, it's definitely a smoking gun. Oh, you guys, okay, yeah, I'll rewind the dragon video. Yep. Hold up. Hold up. And we'll, here. Okay, so for those of you that missed it, the dragon video, okay? Of course, I got my haters who believe that it's reaching. I get that all the time, but I know better. I know that's real energy from a real dragon. Okay, so check it out. It's right after this video.
It sounds like somebody screaming for help in the fucking sky.
The first video is full speed, but you can literally hear it. It's faster than the sound it produces.
It might be the sirens from Kyle Field, the lightning sirens.
That shit would have been on KPTX though. There you go.
Yeah, I need to find her. Brower. I'm gonna call you B. Did you guys hear it? So you hear the scream, and then you see this flash of white light. Whoosh. You see that? Boom, gone. See how long the sound lingers after it flies through? There she is. I guess I'd say she. Hard to say. Either that, you guys, or that second clucking was another dragon. Because I see a little activity over here. Prior to that dragon taking off. I see some flashes. Like almost like it's wings over here. Check, watch to your right. Those are that's lightning. Come back a little more. Right over here. See the probably lightning. Either that or that was two of them. It almost sounds like there's possibly two. Now this is slowed down 12 times. Keep your guys' eye out. See if you see anything that I'm missing. Because there could be another one kind of hanging here. We just ain't seeing it. Boom, boom, boom. It's funny how as soon as it flashes through the screen, that lightning takes right off. He even reacts to it. That's what's cool about it. He even reacts to the light. He just doesn't realize what he's reacting to. This is where you can see it pretty well. It's almost like you can see, I don't know. Screenshot it. Play with it a little bit. Do you see the face, dude? Brower? You see that shit? Bro, you see that shit? Yeah, boy. I see it too, guy. I just don't even want to say it, bro, because everybody will be like, ah, blah, blah, blah. No, you see that shit? Thank you, dog. I'm not the only one, bro, and I didn't even have to say it, so I know he ain't just saying it to say it. Hold up. Let me, it's kind of nice when other people chime in and are, like, seeing the same things I am, so I'm not, like, looking all crazy, I guess you'd say. So, I'm going to zoom in, though. If you look right here, it's sideways, but you can see the dragon. Kind of, you can kind of see its head up here, top, bottom. But here, it's like you can see something different with a big old chin or something. And then he's wearing a hat, like a sultan's hat, is what it looks like to me. Like a sultan's hat. It's energy, guys. It's energy. Like, who knows? Like, I mean, it's fantastical shit. I can't think of what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it would be. That's kind of where I stand with it. Like, I can't quite understand it. Why would it be a face? I don't know. I have no clue why. And maybe it is pareidolia. I don't know. I'm not sitting here saying that it's anything, you know, in particular. I'm just saying it resembles eye, mouth, and then a hat. I don't know. Here, let me play with the lighting. No. No. Clarity, that helps a little. And then you can kind of see it. It's tough. It's tough to see, but it don't matter. That's not the whole point. The whole point is, like, to me, that's a dragon with energy of possible past lives. That's the only guess I got. Possible past lives. Who knows? Maybe if, like, dude, when I was a kid, I used to think about this. Like, when I was a kid, I used to think this a lot. I used to think, man, you know, maybe if I'm decent in this life, that when because this is when I first heard about, like, animal reincarnation and stuff like that. I used to think, maybe if I'm decent in this life, then I can come back an eagle, for example, or a lion, or something more predator than prey. You know what I'm saying? Or something majestic and decent and beautiful. Maybe if I'm decent in this life, then I could come back something special. Not be, you know, a bottom feeder or a muskrat or a weasel or, you know, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe in this life, how you are and what you are will reflect on your reincarnation, if it's possible, if it's real, if it's true. Dolores Cannon said that as an energy being, as a being of light in the universe or in the energy world, I think she said it's up there in the 10th, I don't know, 9th, 10th dimension or something like that. But she said that your testing starts, and when you go through it, you live and experience everything. And this is this crazy thought. I know it sounds crazy, but Dolores Cannon said you experience everything that contains energy. You experience their existence in the process of trying to reach that next level of spirit entity or spiritual journey. Melchizedek, I think that's one of the actual religions that they run and do in practice in that world. Melchizedek. It's hard to pronounce, but that is the type of teachings and religion that they go through, and that you have to experience, from being a blade of grass to being the king of the jungle, tiger, to being a dog, to being a cat. I know it sounds crazy, but at the end of the day, I always thought it was a very fascinating theory, and Dolores Cannon has a massive following. If you guys watch Reels on Instagram, she's the one that talks about our goal in this life is to be a master manifester. That you can manifest virtually anything you want in this world if you know and really believe it and think it. And you can't obviously just sit on your ass, but you can think it and take the steps towards doing it. But if you manifest it, it will come to fruition. All right? If you manifest it, it will come to fruition. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, I knew she passed away. Yes, I knew she passed away. Yes, but she still has a massive following. Her daughter kind of took over for her, but some of her on God, some of her seminars were very interesting, and her voice is just, it carries nicely. It is the dragon we're looking at. That's what I'm thinking, Tyler Norman. That's what I'm thinking. Thank you. I appreciate it. How do you know that lyric? Sabbath Boyle. Yes, but you got to stay positive. Yes, you can't be negative. Or you can. It'll just have to. Dolores Cannon. Thanks, Exit by Flight. Apologies for the randomness and kind of joppiness, but I'm getting there. Yes, Dolores is amazing. She was amazing. She was amazing. Her story is great, and she was so convincing and convict. She's just so convincing, and you know, she wrote The Convoluted Universe, stuff like that. She was so sure. I just loved how sure she was that what she was saying was true. You couldn't beat her confidence, her swag about it. Like, she just was so damn sure that what she was saying was true, that, you know, it delivered as such. I mean, she was very convincing. I think that a lot of what she's saying is true. Maybe some of it is not. I've heard that spirit guides aren't always the most genuine. spirit guides can actually sway you in the wrong direction, but that doesn't mean that she was. I doubt she was. But some of the stuff, like, what did she say that I didn't vibe with necessarily? That you get so many lives, and that even if you say have a bad trip on this life, if you hurt, she made it sound like you get redos no matter what, whether you were good or bad or ugly, like whether you hurt somebody or not in this life. And then she said it was all planned, like you sit out here and you get into your spirit world and you basically have it's like a script and like this acting scene in this movie of your life, and you talk to these other spirit entities and you agree with them that they're going to come in your life and be a big part of your life, and then maybe break up, or you break up and get hurt by this person. Your, say, best friend, you agreed with on the outs, you agreed with him in spirit world or her that, you're going to be best friends for life, and that, I don't know, you have a falling out, or you end up being the godfather of his kid for life, and you end up being the best of friends. Your wife and you planned it. You already knew it about it. That your wife and you planned it on the outs, that you were going to get married and be part of each other's life, but say get divorced after 20 years. That's the stuff where I'm like, God, that takes away any type of free will or randomness, I don't know. That one really didn't vibe with me. But there's certain, like I said, there's certain things that I don't think were quite kosher. And then, like I said, if you do, like, so you're telling me, like that's what I don't like about it. So you're telling me Adolf Hitler chose that before he came down here? He chose to do what he did before he came down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems a little out there as far as that goes. I believe that when we get put here, our souls can be swayed based on our upbringing, based on our surroundings. And our existence can be swayed based on such. I don't think that he chose or you chose to be poor in your previous, you know what I'm saying? You chose for this to happen, and you chose to work this job and to go through this motion. You chose to lose a loved one. You chose to, like, I don't vibe with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't agree with all that she says, but I like a lot of what she says. I don't know if you guys have watched my video I've been doing my 3-minute TikTok videos, right? I don't know if you guys watched the video on, I had the out-of-body experience, and then I had What Lies Beyond Antarctica, out-of-body experience, and then ancient civilizations that once existed on Earth. Did you guys watch those? Absolutely. 2-tact certified. Bam. No, you don't have a choice. I agree. Yes, hey, I still am checking it out, G-Dog. I got you. Oh, really, Dan Privacy? No, yeah, that was, so Dolores Cannon's story is different. She was a psychiatrist / hypnotist throughout the entirety of her life, and when she was in her 30s, she was hypnotizing a patient that started talking to her, or no, she hypnotized a patient, and then that patient came out of hypnotism and said, hey, I met these people, they wanted me to tell you this. I met these spirit guides, they wanted me to tell you this. And basically, they started trickle feeding her information about the cosmos through her patients that she hypnotizes. She never hears it directly. It's her patients that tell her. Her patients meet these people, these spirit guides, in the afterlife, in their hypnotism, and they come back out of hypnotism and relay the information for the spirit guides. Which I know it sounds kind of crazy. Sounds a little silly, kind of. Woo! It's too hot. It's too hot in here. Okay. Alright. If you checked it though, check out that 3-minute TikTok compilation. Alright? It's a 3-minute TikTok compilation with the out-of-body experience. It's really colorful. It's doing well right now. I'm actually impressed with how it's doing as far as views go. I'm getting quite a bit of views on it, and my like ratio is significantly high. But this guy says he takes mushrooms and he meditates. Thank you. He takes mushrooms and he meditates, and this was like the 3rd time he tried, and he finally got to have an out-of-body experience. Here, I'll tell you what, we can watch it. Hold on. If you haven't seen it already. If you have, too bad. Videos. Where they at though? Right here. This story is very interesting.
That they met their demise due to...
Yeah, turn that up. Right here.
So a few months back, I read about a gentleman's 5th experience taking a certain special mushroom.
5th.
At the time, he was a renowned journalist in his mid to late 30s. But what this gentleman was using them for was much different than recreation. He wasn't a regular user, but he was trying to achieve something, and he told of this experience. The previous 3 or 4 times he had taken them, he had only seen shapes, like triangles, circles, and squares. But this particular time, he achieved something different. The following was his experience. After consumption, he would sit Indian style in the middle of his living room floor. Once again, he began seeing the usual shapes, triangles, circles, and squares. But about a half hour in, something changed. He began to feel this immense pressure on his body, a pressure like he had never felt before. And slowly, he began losing his breath. He had to remind himself to relax. But as he did, the pressure kept increasing. The pressure continued to go up, until right before he was just about to stop breathing. This is when he felt a large pull and almost a small explosion. Boom! It takes him a second to gather his bearings, but suddenly he realizes he's looking down at his own body. It hits him like a ton of bricks that he's back to normal, and he remembers everything, and that what he's staring at is himself and his vessel that seems to be in some sort of stasis. He even watches his chest bounce up and down just to be sure. He said he was in his purest energy form. Then, out of nowhere, a bright blue light begins to approach him. When he realizes who it is, he's ecstatic. It's his spirit guide. It's been so long, he can't believe it. They greet each other, and he begins weeping. He misses her so much. And as they ascend, he looks back at his body, and even his body is crying. When they finally reach his proper dimension, she explains everything. He has so many questions, but she's answering them as he thinks them to himself. He recalls the utter state of peace he was in, the state of being. He explains that all the problems of the world were gone, and he had no worries at all. He looks out and notices familiar light beings, but he cannot talk to them because he is in his tour on Earth. In that dimension, he has only been on his tour for days, not years, as time is much different in the light world. Then it hits him, his goal. He has a goal that he sets before he comes down to Earth. Then he said you are to select your parents. There may be a pool of 100 or 1,000. Then once he chooses his parents, based on which ones will help him achieve his goal on Earth, that's when you enter your human body as a baby in your mother's womb, as long as it's the first 3 months of pregnancy. Then you're born and forget everything, too. What if I told you an ancient advanced super civilization existed before Antarctica had ice, and that they met their demise due to something apocalyptic?
Really? Did I miss? Oh, man. That stinks. I missed part 2. Son of a gun. I missed part 2. Can you believe it? Could have swore I added it in. Hold on now. Let's go to TikTok.
So pretty unsurprisingly, after my last...
We'll find it on here. The first part got a lot of love, but they kind of, I think they like blocked me, which TikTok will do. Part 2.
After your light being is put into your vessel, you are born. He states that during the first couple years of your life, you can leave and re-enter your body as many times as you want. But eventually, after a certain age, this will stop. The overall goal is to achieve what you wanted to on Earth, and this will boost you to the next level of light being. The idea is to reach the highest dimension possible, but your light body must go through rigorous testing and learn as much as it can before it reaches this point. Eventually, his spirit guide looks at him and says it's time. He nods and says, "Yes, I understand." They say their goodbyes, and he descends back to Earth, waking up in his vessel, his body. He says he knows he learned and talked of much more, but all he could remember were these details. He also goes on to say that in this lifetime, there are 5 other humans on Earth that you know in the light world. He has only met 1 or 2. So 6 months after your light being is put into your vessel, you are born. He states that during the first couple years of your life, you can leave and...
Okay. And I didn't say this in this video. Because I didn't want to be controversial. You know, because of like abortion and stuff. But he said basically that all babies, the first 3 months in the womb, are almost virtually a clone made up of 2 parents. That it doesn't gain its energy or spirit energy until 3 months after it's been in the womb. That in the initial process of development, it's just a vessel. And that at 3 months is generally around when they gain their energy, being, or body. I don't know how much truth that holds. You know what I'm saying? It's a wild theory, though, that I thought had to be told. I thought it was very cool and very interesting. He also said something I wasn't too fond of. I mean, at least he did say there's repercussions, but he did say, like, you know, you could commit more, like, heinous acts again and get another chance. But he did say this. He said that after the 8th, I want to say he said after 8, like, kind of like the 9 lives thing. Cat has 9 lives. He said after 9 or so tours on Earth, where you adhere to evil and turn into an evil being and hurt others, if you hurt others too much, eventually your energy, God will dissipate. Basically, God will dissipate your energy and reintroduce you into the pool if you continue to have bad tours on Earth. If you continue to sway evil, he figures you're tainted and he dissipates you and you get reintroduced into the energy pool. Which is, I thought that was, at least there's some repercussions, like, for evil and heinous acts. Like, I just thought, man, you like with Dolores, this whole thing, like, you know, you're choosing to be evil or you're evil, and you know what I mean? It didn't set right with me. But that guy at least said your energy will be dissipated. You get a few tries. So, just interesting, honestly. Truly interesting ways to look at things, I guess you'd say. I mean, just depictions of certain people's beliefs and what they think life could possibly be. Very cool, I thought. Very cool to see, experience, more or less. So, back to, where is it here? Wanted to show you guys the ladder of this video here. So there's the energy from the dragon. And here you have another dragon spotted by her name is crazy long. Oops. Oh. Either way, you have another dragon spotted by her. She's really kind of like the same context as myself. Her content's very similar to what I produce. Kind of fantastical, interesting.
You can see the way it moves in the sky. It wiggles like that. It came out of nowhere.
Gina, Maria.
It did. And I thought, what could this be? What would move like that?
Starts with a C.
Would it be an airplane?
But you can see here, it's a dimensional being. It's in and out of it's in and out of our dimension.
What it would be,
it's in and out of
is
existence.
A dragon.
But
now,
you can see how it waves.
That dragons are myths. I don't think they're myths. I really don't think they're myths. I do believe that dragons exist.
Boom. She does a good job.
They may be a very higher realm than what we have, is what I think. But to totally dismiss dragons after seeing this video, that wouldn't be too smart. I don't think it would be. Hello, everyone. Hello, Bang Bang and Apple Brooks. Hello, you all. Yes,
bang,
we got
bang.
it. Can you see it moving?
I think I've had Bang Bang in my life.
I was led to go over here to this live webcam in Taiwan and click it. I clicked 1 minute before.
Right?
That showed up on the screen.
She started recording 1 minute before that showed up.
First, I thought it was a winged being, but then the way it moves, no, it doesn't. It moves its body like a dragon would. Hello, you all. Yeah, you see that going. It literally flew. I wish it wasn't so dark, but that's okay. This appeared out of nowhere. It's like that. I think it came out of the other dimension is what I think happened.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, this is from a live webcam.
Yeah, because it does. It appears out of nowhere.
Because I really don't need to be on here long, except to show this footage right here. Yeah, it's pretty cool, ain't it? I'm pretty excited. Yeah,
she seems
I could
sweet.
Be jumping up and down, but I'm not going to.
She seems nice.
I'm happy to share it.
She seems like somebody I'd love to do a podcast with.
Let me move myself down from here if I can. It literally... It comes up here and it flies across the sky. At first, I thought it attached itself to the tower up there, but it didn't.
Colvin.
It flew right on by.
Gina Colvin.
Wherever it was going is what happened. It flew right on
108,000 subs. She's doing well.
So, yeah. Yeah, so many things are real. And this is, what, the Year of the Dragon? Is this like or something like that? Yeah. I wish we could got a better view, but you know, you've seen the movies of how dragons fly.
She takes a lot of pictures of anomalies near the sun. And then she takes pictures of, like, see Nibiru. See that? This is Alaska's.
I want to show an updated image of this Nibiru, Planet X, the Destroyer, at Wolf Creek Pass. You can see the timestamp, and as it goes down, you see the red occurs, which is really neat.
You actually see.
Hopefully, this will.
Look at the craters.
tie in
You can
with the
tell
live
it's
video
spinning.
that I
It's
did
not. It's
earlier
not a lens flare,
with
guys.
this massive object in the sky. You can see it rotating as it's going down. I've sped it up just a tad bit, but this is, it's undeniable what we're looking at. It really is, and I really like the effect as it gets down toward the horizon. Boom.
Yeah.
Just like that, and it really does. I think they're doing their best to try to hide what's in the sky. They are, but they're not doing too good of a job. They're not.
She's got.
And I wasn't planning on doing any more videos tonight.
She got craw.
But, I came over to this since it was
I
still
like
up on
it.
my laptop. I just plugged in my headset and thought I can do this short video because it's good to document it as it goes down.
Sure.
Let's see about this.
Poof. The reflection.
Oh yeah, that is so cool. That is really
That
cool
is a webcam
to
from
look at.
Alaska,
So,
if I'm correct.
I'm going to go, but thank you so much for taking.
Here's another one of Nibiru.
I think this is Nibiru.
Nibiru. I like it.
The Destroyer. This is on the FAA webcam. I just went over to it and I saw it coming down. I was looking at the sun coming down, and then I saw this coming down, is what happened. I saw this coming down, and I'm thinking, you've got to be kidding. This is a really good image of it, you all. If you are just tuning in, I think this is that system that people keep talking about, the Nibiru system. Hello there, Apple Brooks. Hello there, King of Ahuka Mundo. Yes, we got it going, you all. We got this Nibiru system here. It looks like it. It really does. I always wondered why it looked like, why they give images of it that look like this, like, you know, like splotched and blotched. And it's right next to the sun, you all. If you're just tuning in, hello, can you hear me? Because we're back on here, you all. We got a different subject. We got a different subject. You caught me live. Yes, you did. You caught me live. That's
She's doing well.
and thank you so much. Whoever said that, thank you. I hope you can hear my voice because that's
Check
better.
it out. It's pretty intriguing. She's onto something.
Let me see if I can bring this up. If the conditions are right, you'll be able.
It's
It
rotating.
looks Megatron.
Megatron.
So let's look at that. Just like that.
Notice the shooting star. Oh, those are probably jets, possibly.
Yeah. It's about. Well, you go weather cam. How big it is.
Wow.
It's wild. It shouldn't be that big.
That's the sun?
It should not be that big, but it is very big. Extremely big. You all, let's see if we can see any other ones in here. You can't look at that one. Since this one, that they probably got a lot of good pictures that they don't want you to see, is what I would say. A lot of good pictures is what they got. I just wanted to look around in here and see if there was any more something right here. Ah, there it is over here to the side. You all see we got to look at this one too. We're going to go to the west loop, and we're going to make it slow. We're going to play it slow. Well, Gina, honey, you don't have to play it that slow, but we can play it a tad bit faster. Let's slow it down. Okay, let's slow it down. Okay, this is ooh,
Interesting.
look at that thing going straight down. You are. We're gonna watch
Yeah.
it. Let's play it. Going straight down. Oh, there it is, right there, coming into view. Can you see it?
Yep. Very
Vaguely
faint.
see it. The plane's flying right over it. Boom.
There's very few times you can actually see it.
It's getting ready to eclipse it. Ah, there.
Wow,
it
look
is
how
right
red
there.
it gets, guys. And then it
Boom,
reflects,
it's
then it
gone,
cuts out.
It's gone right there.
Of course.
Let's see it, you all. Let's
Huh?
look at this again. It's coming right there.
Huh?
Look how bright it is. You know, it's on the cameras around the world. You see that
Wait,
image
what?
just
Who said no?
blasted on the ground. Right there, it's red. It is literally as big as the sun, if not bigger. Of course, this would be a little bitty
No.
light bulb compared to this thing over here on the side. It really would be.
Yes, I believe that. And
So
Nephilim and
we've got
Anunnaki,
one right
sure,
there
they are two
too,
different beings.
which is interesting. It really is. Let's just do this. Let's play it again, see if we can see it.
Oh, I'm sure. I believe that.
I wanted to see what
B.
that last one looked like. Right there. We can see it, you all. We can. Let's shrink this down. Let's look at the other webcams that are in that area right here to see if we can see any more. I guess we can do this loop right here, see if this loop might show us something. It might or it might not. Let's play it from right there. I'm not sure if it'll show anything or not because of the angle and the elevation of this area.
Interesting, jack of all
For
trades.
the sun. It really is. It's way too big. That one's not going to pull it off.
I heard I actually heard
two
tax certified. I actually heard that Adam was 100 foot tall.
Side of the mountain.
I heard Adam was 100 foot tall. And I believe that. Based on what I've seen, the original giants were massive. Absolutely huge. Genesis 6 conspiracy. Gary Wayne. Genesis 6 conspiracy. Gary Wayne. Yeah, thank you, Trey. I appreciate you, man. Good to see you. Colvin, thank you, Brower. Nephilim and Anunnaki are two different beings as well. Tell me about your theory there, Black Swan. Gina Marie? Okay, yeah. At Jack of all trades, I flatlined during surgery, so I have scientific proof of my death. Yours doesn't even say you crossed over to the afterlife. You floated around the ceiling. Let's not argue who died more, guys. I hope we're not fucked. Age of Deceit. Interesting. Age of Deceit. Which is what we are in, I swear. I noticed you guys. That, what up, Tony Van Diesel? Good to see you, brother. Go ahead and leave then, Biberstein. No, yeah, you can astral travel. What? People give her crap because she talks on the Anunnaki and can't because she's white? That's the dumbest thing I've ever probably heard. Yeah, I noticed that, Winston family, the light on the tower. I noticed that in her video. Absolutely. Interesting, G-Dog. You said Mr. MBB. Mr. MBB 333. Interesting. All right. Let's check it out. You said dragon caught on... He said interesting winged object caught on space station live cam. G-Dog. So, M... and MB333. MM... Mr. MBB... Yeah. Close-up look, bright light. Something like a large blurred bird flew by the International Space Station. See for yourself. No kidding. Damn, 518K, dude is killing the game. Wow. Yeah, killing the game. Okay, good for him. That's awesome. He got a new sub right here. I'm already subscribed. Cool. Let's check this out. Winged Being. Cool. Thanks for the update, guys.
Hey,
Thanks for the update. I love when you guys tell me this type of stuff.
In this video, we're going up to the sun. You're going to see something on the left-hand side of the sun in a SDO sun satellite image that occurred yesterday. We're going to the International Space Station. I received video footage sent in by Max B of what at first looked like a light moving underneath the International Space Station until I got to looking at it a little closer, and I noticed that this thing had what appeared to be moving wings. Unbelievable video footage you're about to see here in just a moment. Also in this video, I've got a brand new picture slideshow, new sky phenomena photos sent in from all around the world. But first, here at the website, quick look at the Schumann resonance. You can see a little bit of background noise in the Schumann, and that background noise could increase in the coming days as we have multiple active regions on the Earth-facing side of the sun, turning more and more directly towards planet Earth in the coming days. Looking at possible incoming CMEs over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center, there are none right now, but that could change at a moment's notice as we've got the Earth-facing side of the sun once again starting to become more and more active. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. We have two unusual seismographs here with unusual activity, what look like moderate earthquake activity over here at Lake Butte and Little West Thumb. Both of these seismographs are positioned at the southeastern part of Yellowstone Lake, and those are localized earthquake signatures. They are not from a larger earthquake somewhere around the world. You can see most of the other seismographs look pretty typical. This is what we see now on a day-to-day basis, a little bit of magma intrusion, and at times, not every day, we'll see some earthquake activity. But those two signatures right there are kind of rare, and again, they're located at the southeast part of Yellowstone Lake. I want to take you guys now up to the sun. We're going to look at an image, a still image from
He's like a real weatherman. Cool.
The sun from January 25th of 2022. It's on the spacecraft known as the SDO. That would be the Solar Dynamics Observatory. It observes the sun from back here at the Earth. Watch what looks like a winged craft near the sun. You'll see it over on the left-hand side. I am going to slow down and zoom in right there. I'm going to slow down, zoom in, take a much closer look at this object, whatever it may be, that appears very briefly in this video loop. Once I saw it, I saved it, zoomed in, and take a closer look because I look at this every day, and I have for years, many, many years. I've never seen anything like that, and it didn't appear to originate from the surface of the sun, as you'll clearly see in these enhanced versions of the same video that I just showed you. Look at that. There was something there. I don't know if that was the Parker Solar Probe. It's the only satellite that I know of, sun satellite, that actually goes anywhere near the sun. But that appears to be pretty good size, whatever it may be. And it does appear to have equal wings coming down from the bright spot in the center right there. Here it's inverted. Light is dark and dark is light. But if you look at the bright spot there in the center, going this direction and that direction. Looks like it forms a V in the proximity of the sun. Like I said, I've never seen that before. It doesn't necessarily look natural. We see coronal mass ejections come off of the surface of the sun all the time, pretty much on a daily basis, and they don't look like they're of intelligent origins, and they look more natural, like a big plume or a cloud coming off of the surface of the sun, to where this object here, whatever it may be, does look like it's a possible intelligent origins. This next object is definitely of intelligent origins. Something mysterious comes very close to the International Space Station. We see these a lot. Mary Hall does an excellent job of finding
Flapping
things that are in
wings,
the
really?
view of the ISS live feed. This thing here appears to have flapping wings. I know that sounds strange. It's hard to even say that, but as you'll see in this video, that's exactly what it looks like. It's from December 15th of 2021. Watch over here from the upper right, coming down to the lower left. It's difficult to tell how close it is. I'm sure it's a pretty good ways away. When I first saw it, I just noticed the white light. When I took a closer look at it, like we're going to do now, I zoom in, I slow down, and I'm going to leave this entirely up to you. What do you see? I've had other people look at this before I've shared it with you guys, and I didn't say a word.
Look at it.
And they
Look
said,
at it.
why
It's
does it look like
flapping wings.
that thing has flapping
Oh
wings?
my
and
God,
I said,
bro.
that's the question that I had too. So they
Awesome
noticed
footage.
it on their
Thank you.
own.
Thank you for
and I
letting me
that
know about
based
this,
off
bro.
Of, what we understand
Wow.
about space.
Tell
that
me
this
them
is impossible.
fucking wings
that
aren't
looks like
flapping,
some
fam.
Sort of a winged
Could
creature
dragons be flying in
space.
could they fly in
It's hard to
space?
even say. So again,
Are they
form your
traveling
own
through
conclusions.
wormholes?
That's
Look
a
at that
video
thing.
from the International Space
Oh
Station
my
of yet
God,
another
bro.
object in the proximity, or at least in the field
That's
of view of the
it's
ISS
almost gotta
light
be a
feed.
dragon,
And here recently,
bro.
we've been seeing this quite often. This
Could
type
it
of
be a
activity,
spacecraft?
at least with
But
regard to white
boy,
lights,
oh
not
boy.
necessarily objects with moving
That is
parts
cool.
in the field of view of
Thank
the
you for this
ISS
footage,
light
my
feed.
guy.
And
Thank
that
you for putting
clearly
me onto
has
this.
moving parts. Whether they're wings or not, I
Intriguing.
don't know. Let's put it this way. Let me
Nonetheless.
rephrase it. It has the personality
Wow.
of a bird that we would see in the sky down here on Earth. Both the right and left sides of this thing appear to be moving in unison.
Oh
They appear to
my
be the
Lord,
same
y'all.
length with each other, just
Unless
like
they have a
bird's
craft
wings.
that flaps
But
its
whatever
wings,
that
y'all.
is, again, I don't claim to know. I'm just going based off of what we see and what we have to work with. And I've never had one look like this. They're always
That's a
single
dragon.
points of light that are generally
It's almost
white.
gotta be.
Some are bigger than others, and this
Unless
does
it's an
have
angel.
what looks like a single point of light.
Or a
It's like
giant
something
with
white
wings.
in the center, but on both sides.
That's what I'm
you
saying,
have
y'all. We
moving
don't have a
parts.
clue.
You guys ever see anything like that? What could that be? We just saw something up near the sun that I've never seen before that looks like a V-shaped craft in the proximity of the sun.
Wow.
Here I'm going to go fast forward, and you can see the moving parts of this object, whatever it may be.
Wow,
See right
that's
there?
real speed. That's real
See
time.
what looks like a
That's
flapping motion?
Wow.
It is what it is, guys. But whatever it truly is,
That
I don't
thing's gotta
know.
be
We
huge,
can clearly
y'all.
say there was an object with some sort of moving parts, moving components in the field of view of the International Space Station. The video footage shared
Wow.
by Max B. Once again, this was from
Very
December
cool. Good
15th
job, Max
of
B.
2021. A little over a month ago, I spent a lot of time working on that
Whoa.
video, doing these little enhancements.
I was not expecting that. What do you all think? What do you all think of that? Sorry, guys. What do you all think of that, bro? Could that be a giant with wings? Angel? No, that ain't staged. Space is like the ocean. Vacuum my ass. Thank you for sure, Mr. Brower there. And also benevolent. Italian army has been seen fighting dragons. Yeah, that's sick, right? Big Bird, I like it. Lori, how are you, girl? Good to see you. Yeah, I thought that's amazing footage. Mr. BB333 proves no Photoshop and has been for years. A meteor with wings? Nah. The feeling is all we really have. I'm sure it's better than what we can imagine. Yeah, that's wild there, you guys. I mean, could they not? Yeah, maybe there you go, Brandon. Maybe it's because space is fake. I don't know. White and red lips. Nice. Thank you, Drake Johnson. I appreciate that. Seraphim. Okay. I like that, Jack of all trades. Seraphim. I like it. All right, Sir Cheesy. I hope not. So it's interdimensional. Absolutely. Could be the dragon from Texas. You never know. Yeah, that was really cool. Thanks for putting me onto that footage, sir. I appreciate that. Who was that put me onto that again? If you could remind me. I watch the space weather every day. When the energy blasted at us is high, everyone around me is super irritable. I check it like checking the weather to see what people are going to be like on the daily. Interesting. What movie had spacecraft that had almost wing-like, that flapped wings? There's a movie that has spacecraft like that. Malak? Higher Reality, Mr. BB3. Demon, folks, don't be fooled. What if we were actually the civilization inside Earth, which is why we only get glimpses of the mythical stuff? Hey, that'd be crazy. Good thought. Phil Snyder also said, thank you, Witch of Light. I appreciate you. Witch of White Light. Giant 16th century Colossus sculpture, Florence, Italy. Cool. Giant 16th century Colossus sculpture in Florence. It has rooms hidden. No kidding. Interesting. I need to start putting these notes in my phone. Thank you, G-Dog. I want to give G-Dog a shout out. Thank you for putting me onto that footage, my guy. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love that. And does anybody else put me on any other footage today? I don't know. Maybe. Somebody else put me onto that Gina Maria. So, giant 16th century Colossus sculpture in Florence, Italy, has entire rooms hidden inside. Ooh. I was thinking about doing something on the Denver airport too sometime. Where's WVA? Okay, hold on there. Just a guy. I will play that again. I like Phil Snyder, dude. I did some videos on Phil Snyder. TikTok didn't let him go, actually. Kelly Dickinson, have you seen what a star truly looks like in space? Looks like water flowing over a somatic SP frequency. Who has seen Braveheart? This guy. Don't be fooled, demons, yeah. Texan Dragon, I'll show you guys. Check out Melted Building on John Levy's channel. Melted Building, John Levy's channel. Now, what dragon scared me of the hood? You really saw one? Aragon, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, if demons can possess any animal, then so can light beings. I want to see Dune. Cool. No, they aren't. Demons are not hiding. Varna is another place where dragons live. Interesting. Varna is another place dragons live. Check that stuff out. I know, dude. I know. Yeah, because TikTok wouldn't post the stuff on Schneider. Remember Spyro? Oh my god, you talking about Spyro the Dragon. Dragonheart is important too? Ooh. Wait, at Kylie, what? Where's that at? Yeah. You think it's Satan? Ah. 10. Say 10. Wow. Satan is AI. Satan is binary. Ones and zeros. 10. Say 10. Weird. Where'd you get that? Puff the Magic Dragon. That's right. Hey, thank you, bro. Is it cool? What's that for? Lori, what password? Haha. Dragonheart been told since we was kids. Did they really give the hearts of dragons? No kidding. I'll have to watch that again, my guy. Satan is a Democrat. That's funny. No offense to any Democrats. Terrible stream. You ain't even been on here, Willie Orca. I mean, first comment I've even seen you at. Yeah, you're painful to listen to. I just don't put up with it anymore. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. I've never heard about that. Say 10. Say 10. 10, say 10. Interesting. Top 5 streams so far? Alright, I'll take it, dude. That's what's up. Thank you. Yeah, they hide that comment too. You guys, Satan is a Democrat. Dracula was given the nickname Dragon, but I don't think he could become one. Interesting. Dude, Dracula was actually a lot... This is coming from Romanian, which is where the Dracula originated from. Wow, dude, this guy just... Derry Maldonado, he just wrote 10 say 10 in the binary code, and they hid the comment, y'all. They hid the comment. That's kind of fucked up. Why? Mark of the Beast. Netflix show. Yeah, no, actually, Dracula Untold is actually the more accurate depiction of Dracula. The movie Dracula Untold. He basically had to sacrifice for his people. The only way he saw, because I want to say it was the Ottoman Empire coming after him, and then one of his allies bailed at the last minute, basically, so he had to go and meet this heretic in the mountains, and yeah, weird stuff. Weird stuff. But yeah, he supposedly became Dracula, and yeah, he basically took on the whole army himself. Reptilian warrior, interesting. Okay. I believe vampires could be real. Yeah, okay. I like that. Thanks, Quentin. I appreciate that. Yeah, dude, that's one thing I truly try not to do. I'll hear anybody's opinion, anybody's theory. Do I have my own set of beliefs? Sure, but I don't think yours are stupid. That's how we gotta be in life, you guys. Like, when people come in my lives and I'm not even gonna try and... They don't deserve my time. You guys are sitting here, you guys love my channel. You're complimenting me. You're being decent to me. Why should I even take the time to try and sway these clowns when all it's doing is giving them the attention they want? Just like I learned it and I knew it, but it was so hard for me to eat the words. But like, just over this last like week or two, I realized that I'm taking energy and positive energy away from my people, my real people that really like enjoy my content. Like, why should I give him the time of day when I got good, decent people in here that want to be acknowledged and want to share? It's just silly. I'm not doing it anymore. Like, it was live like a couple weeks, or not a couple weeks ago. My last live or the live before this, I think it was like Hodges or something. And then there's another kid, Power or something. But I'm not even, dude, I don't even care. Like, I'm done with that. I'm done letting them take any of my time. I love you guys, man. You guys are awesome. And I'm not going to do the negative people. I'm cutting them anymore, dude. You want to just hate and do, it's like, that's what I understand though, is like, why do people come in, dude, if something is grabbing them for them to even join my life, right? So why would you come in and hate? Like, does it really bother you that much that you're seeing things that are not what you're used to, not of the norm? I don't know. Do let the demons knock you off your center. I appreciate that, bruh. I worked with vampire bikers. They traded in blood. What? Two, 3, 2, 3, 1. America? Wait, what? Yeah. You have some of the best content selection, and I haven't even watched 10% of it. Cool. Thank you, Daniel Goliath. That's an awesome last name, by the way. Stop censoring or shadow banning me. Here. Everyone know something. We should respect that. Absolutely. Sticks and stones, right? Scopolamine. Why do I know that, bro? Government threatens to give more to the alien in the video. Oh, yeah. That's exactly where I remember it from. Have you guys seen that video? I have that video in its entirety, pretty much. Yeah, Vlad the Impaler. Yes. Yeah, it don't make sense at all. Maybe people do notice stuff. I think that's possibly true sometimes, Tabitha Coffee. She said, and I know that's a fact with, say, cannabis. I've heard that why they were so heavily against cannabis. This is just a repeated theory that the reason they were so against cannabis, even though it in the Bible does state that all seeds are for men to reap and used to his advantage, all plant life, etc. It's because they say that usage of cannabis, which I do not, I'm not a regular user of cannabis myself. I used to be, but I've found that it does create a cloudiness in me at this point in life. So I very rarely do it, but once in a while I indulge. But never, I have pretty much since high school, I pretty much have entirely. But just as of late with this platform and stuff, I've slowed down immensely because I want my gears to be on all 4 cylinders or fucking 8 cylinders, I guess you'd say 4 cylinders nowadays, right? But yeah, so I slowed down. But they did say that why they outlawed and were so against cannabis, being them, the government, is because it basically inhibited them from being able to practice in mind control on cannabis using subjects. So if you use cannabis, they didn't they were not and they are not able to practice as heavily of mind control. They are not able to instill it and use it on regular cannabis using individuals. So that is what I've heard. Anyway, who knows? Could be. Sure. Yeah, I do believe it's possibly it maybe somewhat helps with the virus or whatever you want to say. I don't really like talking about that too much, but truly, if I look in my old cliques and the people that I used to know, I haven't seen very many true users, I guess you'd say, that got COVID. I'm not sure if that's a correlation or not, or if they just did and they didn't know it. Who knows? That's of cannabis as well. That's what I'm saying, not anything else. Just cannabis. But yeah, users of cannabis, I did not notice them getting COVID, no. So it's hard to say. The adrenochrome, interesting. They are definitely bored and sad. Yeah, I don't know why. I just slowed down myself lately. Montauk and yep. See, there you go, Nicole Sprankle. I got COVID and used cannabis. So it's not always the way it goes. Not that sprayed stuff. See, there you go. There's another one. Yep, Nicole. Albert Molina, thank you. Thank you. 2 silver spoons frozen at night over your eyes will clear the bags underneath his eyes. Thank you. I appreciate that. I always go hard, bro. Smoke like an old furnace. Nice. True aspect that proving it true. Silver colloidal nasal spray. Damn, no shit, G-Dog, that sucks. Where'd you say it? What, dairy? Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, Brandon. Yes. I just knew that I didn't really believe, like myself, I was just like, as of late, I have believed COVID more, but for the longest time, I was convinced it was just bacterial pneumonia. I do believe it's different, but a derivative of that. Myself. But, yeah, for the longest time, I just never believed in it and never thought I'd get it. So, basically, I think that it helped me not to get it, like, more or less manifesting that I won't get it. And I was kind of stubborn about it. So, I was, like, just convinced I'm not going to get it, Continue, Pasta Night God. I'm sorry to hear that, Nicole. Good morning. I hope you do feel better, Nicole, as well. Yeah, are you talking monoatomic gold? Yes. Elizabeth Mitchell. Monoatomic white powder gold is an amazing supplement to take. I don't think it's the true white gold, or the monoatomic gold, excuse me, like the stuff that they found under the Sphinx in the Giza Pyramid. That was authentic white or monoatomic gold, which actually we can get into talking a little bit about that sometime. And you know, I should talk about it, and I'd like to talk about it actually, because I have in past lives, and they were intriguing and interesting, and I know a lot about it. But I've heard that if you talk about it, you got to really be careful, because that subject tends to get people banned. But I would love to talk about black goo, the venom black goo. There's a gentleman from Germany, a lab scientist, who was hired by a private investigator to work with vril, is what some call it, or venom black goo, or I don't like saying the other term, because that's the term that tends to trigger exactly what I don't want triggered. But black goo is what I call it. Venom black goo, primordial soup, and all the above. You know what I'm saying? I'd really like to talk about it, though. I have done it before, Black Swan, you know. That's the thing, but yeah, I've heard that yes, it's intelligent. I'm pretty sure black goo and vril are the same. I don't know. I could be wrong there, Jack of all trades. I could be wrong. It's the same. I want to say it's the same thing as dark matter. And yes, inevitably, I think. That's oil. FEPO, yes, FEPO. FEPO, yes. This is all FEPO for entertainment purpose only. Venom Black Goo is the arguable subject. You've seen the movie Venom. Thank you, Drake Johnson. I appreciate you. Yes, for entertainment purposes only, always, guys. I just like to talk about that subject of the Venom Black Goo. It's really cool stuff, really. What actually people don't realize is they automatically look at it as evil. It's not necessarily evil. It just takes on its host, so, whether it be an object or a person, like in Venom. You notice how Venom is bad but good. Like, his host is good. Venom tends to want to inherently be negative and bad, but his host is kind of drawing him to a more... And he has good moments, right? So, it can be... It's basically, if you have, say, you find a pile of black goo. They tend to find it at the bottom of the ocean in odd little dense puddles. If you find it and you keep it, if you're inherently good and decent inside, it can make you very powerful on the good. If you're very evil and bad, it can make you very powerful on the bad and the latter. So it's a evolving. They say it's interdimensional, ever-learning, intelligent entity, living, knowing. So one rumor is that Moses' staff, for example, was laden with venom black goo, the one he parted the seas with. So vril energy. There's a book called The Coming Race that also talks about vril and how this kid gets lost in the mountains and he gets found by this inner earth being who is a younger inner earth being. He's about his age and he's about to die, this human, and this Inner Earth being that's his age finds him, and against what protocol or what they're supposed to do in that situation per their tribe or community, you never bring back outsiders. So he went against what he was supposed to do because this kid was young. He was probably 12 or 13, just a child. And he saves the kid, brings him back to his home where his father, mother, sister, and him reside within the earth. And he lives with them. This human ends up, they end up taking him in, and he lives with them. He ends up falling in love with the daughter of, I think they were the tall whites, if I remember correctly, like the Nordics. He ends up falling in love with the daughter, and the father grows irate because they start having relations. I want to say he lives there for a couple years. I think, obviously because they're not 13, they don't start having relations that young. I think that he lives there for a while, inherits their way of living, and basically he ends up finding out that they're increasing their population in Inner Earth. They're advancing their advanced tech and everything. They're getting ready to be the coming race. They're going to rise from under the earth, and they're going to basically squash out the human population and then kind of inhabit or homestead Earth. So it's a really interesting book. I'd really like to read it. I don't get a lot of time to read a lot because I'm always looking up content and trying to find out new stuff to post for you guys. So I don't get a chance to do a lot of sit down and just read. I with my free time, I do other activities. I don't really like. I feel like I'm not necessarily wasting time. Just I can get a spark notes of it and just get the gist. And then if I really like it, I delve into it. Yes, Spider-Man shit, no lie. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, it's on your character. Actually, absolutely. Thank you, Kieran White. What's happening? The Red Sea parts every day at low tide and can walk across the seas. Huh. Spawn, Venom. Yeah, Spawn. I forgot about Spawn, bro. You were there, Tina T? Interesting. I'll hear it. I'm not saying it did. I'm not saying Moses' staff had it for sure. I just heard through the grapevine that maybe it had been laden throughout. Don't quote me. That's like I said, for entertainment purposes. I don't know everything, you guys. I just had heard that. Like I said, it can be used and laden through weapons to make them more powerful, etc. So, yo, what up, Quran White? Quran. What? It's fun to have relation. Clockwork Elves. Clockwork Elves. Interesting. So, nice, dude. That's what's up. I give shout-outs regularly, bro. The Siberian sinkholes are what's left behind. What? What eggs, bro? Dragon eggs, bro? The Siberian sinkhole are what's left behind after the eggs hatch of the things in the video. What? Bruh. Siberian sinkholes are... Oh my god, bruh. That is sick, dude. Siberian sinkholes are the result of dragon eggs hatching. Bah! That is sick, dude. Thank you, Drake Johnson. God loves you as well, sir. So, Clockwork, Thank you, Derry Maldonado. So the copper weapons are supposedly against the giants. Yeah, are we devolving? Or or is that the goal? Sometimes I wonder if that's not, like, based on what that gentleman said who emailed me. And I'll tell that story. I'm going to tell that story once again, you guys. And if you guys want, I'm going to go through the dragon video once again. And then Clockwork Elves. Clockwork. Interesting. No, the Clockwork Elves. So what they're talking about there, real quick, is example. For example, Joe Rogan said that when he did DMT, and a lot of people claim this, that when you do DMT, these Clockwork Elves will appear because they can. It's like they can feel your frequency shift when you take or partake in DMT, which is what your brain naturally produces when you dream. For example, when you pass away, a lot of times you'll get loads of DMT. You'll hallucinate to ease the suffering. Okay. So DMT is naturally occurring in the body, but they have found a way to create it. And they have been for, I think, quite a while. I think that's nothing new. I want to say it's been doing that since the 60s. I don't know for sure. I've never actually done DMT, but supposedly when you do it, the Clockwork Elves read your vibe and they can tell and sense your frequency, and they appear. I don't know where they come from, probably another dimension. Either that or they're around us at all times anyway, and they just show up because we're vibing different. We're opening up another cortex of our brain. We're opening up another section of our brain, which enables us to see them at that point. And they know this, so they come out of hiding while you're on DMT, and I've heard they'll, like, more or less kind of come up to you and, like, touch your forehead. I've heard a couple people say with a finger, bing, and they will read who you are. They will judge your character. They'll judge you and judge you to a T, and then spit back to you what they judged and what they saw, and basically call you out for who you are as a being, who you are behind closed doors, right? When nobody's looking, type thing. They will call you out, whether you're good, inherently good, evil, bad, good, ugly. They'll tell you, and they tell you ruthlessly. So the judging is rather harsh, apparently, but I've heard if you don't watch it, they like to keep you stuck in that dimension or realm. And if you don't have somebody there to pull you back out, there's a good chance you get stuck there possibly for eternity. Now, I will say, do I believe it? Yes, I do. Because little people are real, for one. Little people are real. And one night, this gentleman actually hit me up on Facebook, and he told me that if I would like, he has talked to the worker elves, is what he called them, which would mean like clockwork elves, like they work around the clock must be. I've heard, he told me this, he says, the worker elves, I've talked to them, and they would love to come see you or visit you and show you their world. He said they have an underground, basically labyrinth of factories and networks dedicated to creating whatever they do, and it's all underground. They have vast populations underground. And he said that if I would like, just get some DMT, and he said, take the DMT and they will take you on a tour. They'll show you. There you go. Cool. Sure. Now, Selby's not the same. Interesting, Rainbow Lady. Yeah, I could see that, bro, being God, Mother Nature, creator of all. So anyway, this is what he said. He told me, and dude, I watch the trolls, I watch the people talking outlandish crazy shit. They come to me and I'm like, this is wild. I hear it out. Why not? At the end of the day, I'll hear it out. There's no reason not to. People have their own opinions, and maybe to him the experience is real, and it happened. You know what I mean? Just because you haven't seen it or don't believe in it doesn't mean it didn't happen for him. That's why, like my boy Brower said, I don't push absolutes here. I don't push absolutes. I don't try and say, no way, that's not true, or, yeah, sure, Mike Hardy. So anyway, I told him, okay, I'll hear it out, or whatever. And this is where it gets kind of weird, you guys. Like, I don't know. I don't even like telling these stories. It could have been nothing, but it seemed real to me at the time. Within the next couple days, I had been going really hard on content and trying to work on shorts and stuff like that. So I fell asleep, and I was, well, I'm not quite asleep. I fell asleep, but I fell asleep into that REM sleep, the sleep paralysis sleep. And I remember vaguely, like something come over me, like this sense of presence or weirdness, something uneasy or off. I try to have decent senses when I sleep. Like, I'm a light sleeper, so I felt something was off. Anyway, and I was in that REM sleep, and I hate that sleep because you cannot move, man. Like, it's a paralysis that it's like, it sucks. It's a weird feeling, and rumor has it that when they are in your presence, same with ETs, that there's often victims often say there was a sleep paralysis like phenomena that took place before they got abducted or saw what they saw. Demons as well are known to sleep paralysis you before they visit or whatever. So I felt that sleep paralysis come on. And then I have this blanket that's like in the doorway, blocking off a portion of my living space because I trying to heat this small space with as little as possible. So I have a blanket up. And I swear to God, I look up at the blanket, and probably this high up on it'd be my right side, like I'm laying like this, and I'm facing the blanket, and the bottom right side of the blanket, like this high up, it just goes like this, and it was fast. It was like, it seemed like that's what it was to me at the time. Whether it was real or not, I could have been dreaming. Who knows? For entertainment purposes, FEPO, I'm not 100% sure. But I swear at the time it was real to me because I remember being conscious and thinking, oh my God, are you fucking serious? Like, because I had just done videos on them, and I was talking about little people a lot. And I heard if you talk about them as well, that it brings them to you. So I look over it, and there, sure enough, it was like bing, bing, and it was black because I couldn't see past the blanket, but it did it probably 2, maybe 3 times before I finally like forced myself to wake up. And I always keep something on me, like my right next to me, and I got a laser on it, so I picked it up, and I was like, ping, I put the laser on it, on the blanket, and more or less finally woke up, and I was like, I I see you, basically told him like, hey, I'm not ready, don't come near me, I ain't about it yet, blah, blah, blah. And I kind of just put my laser there. I know you don't want to kill one. You do not want to kill one because it'll be all hell to pay if you try and kill, or if you actually take one's life. It's all hell to pay. So, but after that, they didn't bother me. So I don't believe it was a malevolent being. I believe they were decent. After that, I never saw nothing or heard nothing again. So, yeah, R.I.P. to Dolores Cannon. No, mostly, dude, I don't deny it because I just deny it for the critics. I believe it was real. It's 100% real. I deny for the critics. So, I'm going to go back, though, you guys, and show you the dragon video. Okay? One more time for those of you that just showed up. But before that, real quick, I'm going to tell you that story of a gentleman that hit me up the other day in my email. And he said he was from the Pleiades. And some of the stuff he said was just amazing. He said the origins of man and origins of Earth was what he talked about was very intriguing. Have you seen the movie, the Marvel movie with Groot, the tree-based character, and when the near end of the movie, he sacrificed himself to make a shield of a bubble, sort of to protect the rest of the people. He said, imagine if the Titans were large enough that they moved through outer space willingly, just like that flying entity we saw on Mr. BB333's page, right? Just like that flying entity, but on a colossal scale. Titans large enough that they moved through outer space willingly. They wanted to start a new world and become one with it. They take a tree, and then they take themselves. And they take a rock, they smash it up, put it under the tree, more or less. Round, they then smash the rock up until it's round. And then they burn the tree down, okay? And use the ashes from the tree. They smash the rock until it's round, burn the tree ash, and then put the water on the ash on top of the rock until it's a big mud ball. And then they take their own lives by cutting their own throat and let their life force flow onto the big ball of mud, which I told you, Norse mythology, when Cronus cut off the genitals of Uranus, his blood flowed onto the land and created more life. And then they lay down and die in the mud, and the world is born, and it grows right on top of the back of a giant. The giants are us, and we are them. It's kind of like raising carp in a fish pond behind your barn, knowing that you're going to kill them to fertilize your garden. The Titans, the dinosaurs, the world, trees, it was all fertilizer just to create humanity. I am a starseed, originally came from the Pleiades. Me and a few other millions came to Earth and to try and save it, because you're right, humanity is fucked and they're going to implode as a race. Keep shining, keep spreading light and joy and love, keep questioning everything, keep learning. The truth will come out, but not if no one asks. And he does say, he says, question everything, but mostly just treat others how you want to be treated. Be inherently good, love, and light. And he said, at the end of one of them, he said, you will be rewarded. So that's kind of a cool thing. I like to hear things like that because, my kindness has gotten me burned a lot. I've been trying to be more stern with people, but I am a natural empath. So I've had and allowed people to, to an extent, take advantage of me at times, and still mostly not take advantage of me as in steal from me, more or less, and then I'll allow them back in my life, to give them a second chance, Oftentimes I catch myself thinking people think like me, but they don't, and they're more ruthless. You know, people are ruthless these days. They have no conscience, no God conscience, no karma, no respect for karma. They just think that they can do whatever they want and no repercussions. I beg to differ. I think that it will happen sooner or later, whether it happens 50 years down the road or 20 or 10. Karma's a bitch. It's real. And what you put into the world and the energy you put into the world is what you get out. Absolutely. So that was a very intriguing story. That's probably the first time you'll ever hear that. That theory or that origins of Earth story. I loved it. And like I said, you got to think about the book of Enki, where he talks about the great war of the mother and the father, the son, the mother Tiamat. Then Nibiru, he finds or comes from the waters below, and Nibiru shows up, and the father plus his, like, I don't know, the father plus his sons for one, and like he has like oracles or something like that. They give Nibiru all kinds of power over the elements, earth, wind, water, fire, and he beats the mother Tiamat, blasts half of her into the asteroid belt, throws the other half, her bottom reproducing half, into orbit that becomes Earth. So it's not so outlandish when you hear ancient. Those are from the Sumerian tablets. That is text off the tablets, okay? So those aren't just a joke. Like, and I remember we talked about whether those beings could have been massive, actually dragons or other types of beings. So it's not unfathomable, guys. You know, it's possible that these beings were huge and massive, and wars did actually take place. I mean, after seeing that entity fly through the cosmos, or flying through the cosmos as if it didn't need oxygen, as if it was from a higher dimension, like, that's amazing to me. So I always just figured that if you were in space, whatever it was had to have a spaceship. Well, that proves otherwise. There are beings that can live and thrive throughout the universe. Amazing. It was just such an amazing sight to see. Okay, so I was going to talk a little about Megalodon today, but I think I'm going to skip Megalodon because this has been a pretty good live. It's been a long live. But I'm going to show the dragon footage one more time for you guys, and then I'm probably just going to call it a day because this has been a pretty solid, lengthy live, as much as I don't want to end it because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's horrible.
But go ahead and watch this, guys.
It sounds like somebody screaming for help in the fucking sky.
Actually, hell, I'll tell you what.
Lightning sirens.
I don't know if you all saw it, but I'm going to go ahead and show the entirety of it on my YouTube. How about that? I'll show the 9-minute video from my YouTube for those of you that haven't seen it. Bing. For those of you that have not seen it, I'll show the entirety of it. Videos. Playlist. No. And where you at, bruh? Right, Chia, dragon in Texas. Okay.
They're just all out of fucking whack. Like, I don't know, man. I'm about to system restore this bitch back to the fucking Windows 10, I swear to God. Because it's different. Like, everything's maxed out, dude. The sound is a lot more.
Yeah, I did end up going back to Windows 10 too, fam. I did. Okay.
Video save anyway. It's not very long.
Did I skip forward? Okay. It gets good. The first couple minutes are this gentleman Here, I'm going to give you guys the quick overview. Hold on. On my TikTok. I got that video. It's pretty good. Okay, hold on. This is the quick overview of the first guy. Here's a dragon caught on camera that I know is real because I feel like it's real anyway. Because the first time I shared it, TikTok was not having it. They did not like it at all. You see right now, actually, I got it locked because they weren't having it. And people are like, "Oh, that's Game of Thrones." Well, I'm pretty sure Game of Thrones didn't have electrical wires with birds sitting on them right here. Yeah. So here's a dragon. Aw. That's some of the realest footage I've seen of one. That seems real to me.
What the fuck?
The way it's waving around. I know it looks as if his wings are rigid and stiff, but they probably would be.
Oh, damn. What the fuck?
Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, if it is real. Here, this is the, real quick, this is the spacecraft that shot down when Kennedy was, around about when Kennedy was president. I think it must have been just after, because he was 1963, so, anyway. Zzz. Zzz. It's probably not even an alien in it. It's probably just a drone. Okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys these too. Actually, the Project Blue Book alien. That's really good. Right here, Dragon in the Sky.
My name's Daniel, and this is my video.
What is that bizarre sound?
I thought at first that maybe there was a woman that was in danger because it kind of sounded like a woman screaming.
What is that?
Never heard anything like it before.
Right here.
What the is that? That sounds so scary.
It blew me away. It raised the hair on the back of my neck. It was very eerie. From
See it?
my estimation, it was in the same area.
Right there.
From my neck, it was very.
Right here, guys. Check it out. There it is. See it? There it is. There's your dragon. You see its wings, its tail, its long neck. Boom. It shows better
From
footage
my
too.
estimation, it was in the same area as the jets were flying earlier that morning. You will see the exact same spot at the exact same height in the sky.
Right there. There's something dark in the sky.
Boom. See that?
I don't know what this is, but it's terrible.
That shows it in his time. You can see it flap its wings in a couple of the different scenes. See that? Boom. Boom. And it looks like it takes off up here, maybe. Boom, there it goes. That see that flash of light, you guys? I feel like that's when it comes into the dimension. That's like its energy portal or whatever you want to call it. The same thing happened with the footage I'm about to show you. Remember the flash of light that takes place after it flies off? Same concept. It's a bright white flash of light. Boom, it comes into the dimension. There it is. You can see it right over here. There it is. Boom, right there. And then it goes out with another flash, another large flash. Boom. Intriguing nonetheless. Intriguing nonetheless. There was one more of a very good image of a dragon. I don't think I have that one on here, though. That one. Nope. Okay. Now we'll watch the other video here. That gives you a quick overview of the original portion of my live the other night. That was what it was. It was like, it was really just drug out. And this is the best part of it. This is where shit starts to get really going.
That is horrible. It sounds like somebody screaming for help in the fucking sky.
The lightning sirens of the baseball field, so maybe it might be the sirens from Kyle Field, the lightning sirens.
That shit would have been on KPTX though. There you go. Yes.
Clucking. Watch right here. Right here. Boom. Energy. You can even see its outline of its like fin. This is slow motion. Maybe not. This is real time. Next one. There it is. And then it flashes light over there again. See the light, bright flash? This is 12 times slowed down. Look at the fin that he left behind the outline. It could be light glare, of course. But that looks like, see the tail? The entirety of the outline. Possible tail. Then it dissipates. And you can see the wings. Comes into scene, flap, boom, out. It's its energy. And then this lady spotted a dragon on a live feed from
the way it moves
Taiwan.
In the sky, it wiggles like that.
In and out of the dimension.
It
in and out, in and out.
Came out of nowhere is what it did.
She said she started
And I
recording
thought, what
1
could
minute
this be?
before it.
What would move like
And then,
that?
yeah, somebody had said, look at
Would
the
it
light
be an
at the top.
airplane? No,
Look how it brightens up
would
as it
not
goes
be an
by it.
airplane that moved like
Boom.
that.
Or maybe
What
that's,
it
no,
would
that's probably a
be
flash.
is
A beacon for an airplane, possibly?
Now, they
But
say
who
that
knows?
dragons are myths. I don't think they're myths. I really
Does it blink
don't
like
think
that, or
they're
does it
myths.
because he flew by it? I'm not sure.
I
It
do
seems to
believe that
brighten up as he
dragons
flies by it.
exist. They may be a
But yeah,
very
you can see how it
higher
waves
realm,
through there. It's kind of
than
like
what we
slithering
have,
through the
is
air.
what I think. But to
In and
totally
out of dimension,
dismiss
then it just
dragons
disappears.
after seeing this video,
Disappears.
that wouldn't
Yeah,
be
they're dimensional
too,
beings. They
smart.
come in and out
I
of
don't think it
reality.
would be.
Our
Hello,
reality,
everyone.
third
Hello,
dimension.
Bang Bang and Apple Brooks. Hello, you all.
Fourth dimension, possibly
Yes,
now.
we got it. Can you see it moving? I was led to go over here to this live webcam in Taiwan.
She was led.
And click it. I clicked 1 minute before that showed up on the screen. I thought, you've got to be kidding. What was that? First, I thought it was a winged being, but then the way it moves, no, it doesn't. It moves its body like a dragon would.
Yup.
Hello, you all. Yeah.
But yeah, that's real time. I tried to slow that one down, and there's really no doing it. I mean, I can just do frame by frame right here. See how it moves, though? It kind of just comes into reality. Just appears, kind of. In and out, in and out. You can see its wings, its tail. Bing. Crazy.
Footage
Crazy
right
stuff.
here.
She does a
Yeah,
good
it's
job. That's Gina Marie. Gina Maria, if you want to look her up. Pretty crazy stuff, guys. Pretty crazy stuff. Gina Marie Colvin. I want to say. But if you type in Gina Marie on YouTube, she pops right up. Pops right up. Yeah, I believe that. Hey, it's funny you say that, Tina T, that they come in human form too. I believe that dragons are higher enlightened beings in the spirit world. They're higher enlightened. They're meaning they're at a higher spirit level. And you know what? I should do a live on the astral levels one day. Very intriguing thought process and cool theory, cool subject. So I'll have to do a live on the astral levels someday because it's really good. The astral levels, cool. Have to do a live on that for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that. What up, Quran? I'm not trying to stop myself. Clouds me up too. Memory train of thought. Sasquatch is interdimensional. Yes. All right, Winston family. Send them to any emails you guys have. Let me any subjects you guys would like me to email, or you'd like to email me, blah. Send them to nightgod87@protonmail. It's starting to get into the live a long ways. So, yeah, nightgod87@protonmail. If you have any pictures, any video, anything damning, or any subjects you want to speak on, and I will look at them. And I'm not promising for sure that they will get spoke on or I will cover them, but a lot of times I do. So let me know what you guys like to talk about, or if you have any cool theories or stories, and we will rock them out. All Winston family share same account? What are you talking about? Yeah, I felt like that's what it was, Crimson Nebula. What's happening, Brandon Johnson? How you doing? Yeah, exactly. No, not saying they're human dragons. I'm saying that they are the spirit of someone that maybe was once a human, but is a higher level spirit. Like, for example, like the archangels. They had to go through a process of which they were existing as possibly a dragon at one time, or they can shapeshift into a dragon. I believe that certain entities and souls have lived as a dragon before because they're higher dimensional beings. It's like a step in the process. It's like a stepping stone. Like a dragon might be somebody amazing and great in a previous life. Whoever you want it to be. Somebody inherently good, of good heart and soul, like a Mother Teresa, for example, like being. That's an old reference. She's been gone for a while now, but her vibe and her being in existence, maybe her soul gains so much in this life that her next life she can choose to be a dragon, and that her soul will live that life as a dragon and then exit that life and wherever she goes next. I don't know. I just think wild ass shit like that sometimes. All right, for sure. Send it to my nightgod87 at Proton Mail. That's your opinion, Mr. W. That's okay. Yeah, sometimes, it's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a thought process. Just because of the movie Dragonheart. And then there's like How to Train Your Dragon. Like, humans and dragons are closer than we think. And I think dragons are actually much more intelligent than we think also. So maybe she's an evil dragon. I knew somebody was going to say that. I knew that. I mean, okay, so, I mean, how do you know Mother Teresa was evil? How do you know that? Like, for real? Was she? I don't know. I thought she was always just depicted as this loving old lady. Was she like Baba Vega? Yeah, like Bigfoot. Bigfoot's a higher vibing dimensional being as well. Bigfoot. Dude, I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Most likely, if there are archangels, her teeth gave it away. Who? Mount proved she was evil? MT? Yeah, absolutely. She was besties with Epstein? Okay. Oh my god, I didn't know that, dude. I didn't know that, Screw Big Tech. I didn't know that, bro. I was just trying to think of, like, because we always used to joke about Mother Teresa being this, like, I don't know, saint? I don't know. I didn't know that. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. I did not know that. I did not know that. I'm not, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Mother Teresa was a man. Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, Screw Big Tech. I appreciate the enlightenment. So who would you guys use as, like, I couldn't think of anybody else. Like, who would you guys use as the good example in the world? Like, somebody that's like a saint. Who would you guys use? No, the Seraphim. I've done. You guys should check. You should check out my video, bro. Dude, I know about the pedo ring, dude. I know about all that. I don't talk about the pedo ring. I do know about the pedo ring. I know about the cannibalism that goes on too. The pizza, the beer, the donuts, all of that stuff. I know about all of it. I know about it. The underground dumps, full of people that they're harvesting for food. The children, all of it, dude. I know about all that shit. I just don't talk about it. Because, at the end of the day, I like to keep my shit more fantastical and not so serious and sick, I mean, I understand it needs to be put out there. I get that. I'm on the same page as that. But I noticed, if you guys watched Joe Gillespie on TikTok at all, I like Joe. Him and I shared the same kind of type of content at first. But then he started getting really into the the pedo rings, calling out politicians for their pedophilia practices or whatever you want to say, and he lasted about another 0 minutes. Like, seriously, if you start talking about that shit, you're bound to get fucking banned. So I don't talk about it. Yeah, I know, I believe it all. I do, absolutely. It's all true. It's sick and sad. But I don't like hearing about it. Like, who does? What the fuck are we supposed to do? Yeah, you can't talk about it. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like my stuff, right? Yeah, exactly. Tribe Red Eye TV. Exactly. Right. That's why I stay away from all that crap. Nobody likes to hear about that dirt. We all know what's going on, sure, but it sucks to listen to and hear about. It's sick and sad. I wish we could stop it. Maybe someday we will. Hopefully. Maybe someday the ETs will come down and stop it. That would be cool. Stop buying their products like Jordans and iPhones? Bruh. Wow, interesting. Brower said, I knew a man in my youth that claimed to be a dragon reborn as a human because he was being punished. So possibly I could be on the right track, bro. That the next level could be a dragon if you're so awesome in life that you are going to be a dragon. Who knows? Or an eagle or something. Jesus Christ was a real person. Yeshua. Yep, wash your hands. Absolutely. Bigfoot is amazing. I think that we stopped talking about it, and yeah. Is it hard to find monster and UFO channels anymore? I told a line, guys. I told a line, try to stay within it. Oh, I believe that, Yetis. Absolutely, dude. In Australia? Absolutely. Chadwick Boseman. Interesting. Cool. Oh, I definitely know about Mud Fossil University. Yeah, Yeshua and Yahweh, aren't they? Yahweh is God, right? And Yeshua is Jesus. Didn't Jesus have a twin brother, though? Heard that, too. I'm looking at your theory here, sir. I wish I thought I was nuts. Okay. I'm talking shit about people. Who am I talking shit about? I'm not talking shit about anybody. Was I? Oh, I believe that stuff about president. Yeah. Yes, you can't talk about it, exactly. I wasn't talking shit about nobody, I didn't think. Huh, the eye for an eye wrath God as opposed to the creator? Yeah, he was married, had kids, supposedly with her, yep. Had relations and such. Yeah, I think a Yeti is what killed the people in the Dyatlov Pass. Uluru prophecy. Hmm. I do believe in vampires and werewolves. Possibly. They were possibly hunted. Gossip and conspiracy tea. How you doing? Are you talking about conspiracy tea from TikTok? Are you talking about conspiracy tea from TikTok? Miss Gossip? Ronnie James Dio was. No. No, I haven't read the whole book of Enoch, but I know I've talked about a lot of it. And I have videos about it, quite a bit of it. Yeah, the Watchers and all that. Yeah, I do believe in that, yes. Absolutely do. I have seen things that I know. Yahweh is the enemy of Jesus according to the supposed original text. This wasn't years. You what? You period? Sad Guru? Who's a sad guru? The Grateful Dead tea. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they want to keep us in the third dimension. I believe that the Hopi okay. About the girls that went missing. That's interesting. In Australia. I believe the Hopi got to go to the next level because they were all love and light before any type of flood took place or anything like that, or anything cataclysmic took place. The ETs helped them because they were all heart, love, and light. Oh, okay. Ooh, cool. 21 Freedom. That's nifty, dude. Yes. Focusing on darkness feeds dark. Well said. It's like on Harry Potter saying the Dark Lord's name gives him power. Hell yeah, thanks, Big Tech. Wonjina? No. The Dyatlov Pass was not an avalanche. Hate to say it to you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Bible is definitely fabricated a lot. Hey, I will, Mr. White. I will. Thank you, Grimes Resurrection. Thank you. Grimes. Who's... I know some Grimes. In both dragon vids, they made the same sound. Yes, they did. They were the same dragon. Did Bigfoot kill the settlers in Roanoke? No. Who killed the settlers in Roanoke was Dogman. Werewolves. Werewolves killed the settlers in Roanoke. Is my theory. Don't worry, Adam. I'm willing to fight dark. Akhenaten had an interesting testimony to divinity. Believed there was one God above all. Deities exist but needed human consciousness. Huh. Oh, I believe animals have chakras, sure. What? Joshua Marone? No way. He said, me and my friends were surrounded by Yetis after finding the severed head of a brown one. It was really a trip. I touched them. Maybe. I think that you can... not sell your soul to the devil, but I think that you can seed it to the devil. Wow, interesting. Labyrinth, when she realized that the Goblin King had no power over her, she suddenly lost all his power over her. Oh, cool. Cool. Gossip. Good. Good. No, you're good. Bigfoot's definitely real, and he just vibes at a higher frequency. That's why we can't see him in pictures worth of shit. Yeah, right. Nope, never read Voyagers. He should have gotten the head, right? Thank you so much for $5 donation. I appreciate you. Caesar Hernandez. Bro, keep doing your videos. I'm in the waiting room of the hospital waiting for my baby boy. Hey, awesome, bro. Congratulations, my guy. Awesome, awesome. May you have the best of luck and may you be blessed with all the luck in the world that everything goes just as planned, sir. Forgot about Dogman? Yeah, no, dude. So this video, I watched this show, okay, this video about this gentleman that was on a trip. He was on a trip in that area of Roanoke. He decided to stop in a certain area to set up camp, but like the security or the DNR in the area, like it was, people were looking at him as they were driving by, and they looked at him like they were crazy and stuff, and they just felt really eerie. It was a swampy area near the coast, and they decide not to stay there anyway. And when they do, they don't even set up camp. They just keep going. Well, they talk to the sheriff. They run into him, and he says, yeah, I won't be on for tonight. You're going to have to fend for yourself, blah, blah, blah. If you're going to stay here. They're like, okay, well, we're not going to stay then. Why aren't you going to stay? That's weird. He's like, goes home for the night, which is a weird thing because you'd think he'd want to be on at night. Well, something hits their bumper and wrecks their bumper. And the gentleman stops, and he's like, what the hell? And he has to go check it out. He's just an old boy. He's like one of those guys. He has to go look, but he's smart. I was like, my guy. Because you always see the story where they don't have a weapon, He reaches into the glove box, grabs his 357. I'm like, that's what's up. Because that's me all day long. If I'm going on a trip like that, you can bet your ass I'm going to be packed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that 40 going with me. So he grabs that and he heads out back and he looks and his taillight's broken. He's like, what the hell? And then he hears something rustle in the brushes and he looks up. He's like, what the heck? And then he hears something over here and he looks over here and he's like freaking out. And then he gets his flashlight out and bing, he's like scanning the swampy area. And all of a sudden he catches a reflection of eyes and he's like, what the heck? And he zooms back on it. And all of a sudden he said he said he knew what it was, but he said all of a sudden it was short, but then all of a sudden it decided to stand up. And he said it stood anywhere from 6 to 7 feet tall, had glowing eyes, and he said it was a very wolf-like being. And it growled at him, and then he hears more rustling, and he flashes over. Another one's popped up. So there's 2 of them. And then he hears the other one move, and he looks at that one. And then the other one moves, he goes back, and that one's like 20 yards closer, just within a split second. And he's like, oh shit, this ain't right, this ain't cool, what are these things? And he just pulls out, bah, bah, he hits one of them, and it doesn't even phase it. It just like stands there kind of. Doesn't even act wounded or nothing, but it does act pissed. So he shoots it again, bow, and then it runs off, and then the other one he flashes over, and he pops at that one too, and that one runs off. And basically, by the time he runs back to the vehicle, heads out, never tells his wife until the end of the trip, but he remembers thinking, I'll bet you those are what got the people of Roanoke. So that's why I've always thought werewolves got Roanoke. I feel like you're just messing around. Yeah, exactly. Isn't that funny? The dragons seem to have the same hot properties as Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. I like it. Jesus was the multi-dimensional consciousness put into a human container to teach mankind to be better. I like it. Which dimension is the dimension of no consequences? I don't know. Oh, cool. Trinidad. I've been reading about maybe in Trinidad they have them, zombies. The hypnotized zombie people. I like the AR pistol. That's what's up. The zombies of Haiti and Trinidad. The zombies of voodoo, I guess you'll say. I was thinking about doing a video on them. Dude, that's awesome. I'd love to see that stuff. My father was 33rd degree and he was murdered by the NHS for RIP. But he left me all his Masonic stuff, and wow, what a treasure trove. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Wrong Turn vibes. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Mike November? Absolutely. Sadhguru is a yogi master. Cool. Sadhguru. Interesting. Oh yeah, Bigfoot can move, buddy. Yes, congratulations on the little one. As I said, may God bless you and hope everything goes great. No, dude, no. But I've done research on Bill Cooper. He was definitely an awesome conspiracy theorist. He definitely knew his shit. Yes, look at you got lots of congrats, Caesar. Look at that. Come on, baby boy. Yay, Caesar. Congrats, Caesar. Congratulations, bro. What? Wild. Congratulations on the new little one. Lot of love for Caesar. I love it. Caesar might name his son. No, I don't expect none of that. Not fabricated cherry pit, etc. will come down when time is reveal ourselves. Congrats. Yes. Atomic gold. Will I live forever? Yes, if you find the right atomic gold. Yes. Absolutely listen to those who listen to them. Thank you, Mr. Brower. I like that. That's cool. Glad you noticed, sir. I always hear you guys, because you know what, though? I swear to God, some of my best content has come from my people, my followers. Swear to God, bro. You guys come up with the shit. I'm telling you. You guys are my best source. By far, my best source is my followers, my people, man. Yeah, I believe that, Tribe Red Eye. Black Goo and AI God, sure. $4,000 of them now, wow. Milky Way galaxy tearing the dome, interesting. Voyagers Asana Dean. Voyagers by Asana Dean. Interesting. I need to watch more movies. I miss watching movies. Dean, baby. Yes, no, you guys are my best source by far, though. For real. Yeah, it's purest form. Absolutely. I do kinda. I hope not, man. But I hope he said, do you think that real quick, he said, do you think that Russia and Ukraine and China and Taiwan will spark another world war? I'll answer when I get back. I gotta take a leak real quick, guys. And grab an ice cream bar. Petey. So, World War III. It absolutely terrifies me. I hope it does not come to that. I did a video on the Vajra Chronicles. And basically states that a gentleman uses Tibetan time transference to transfer bodies with his future self 100 years down the road. And he says, yes, World War III takes place. That China comes through Alaska with a 200 million man army and just sweeps down towards the U.S. I really hope not. They say that eventually ETs stop it. Eventually they get tired of watching us self-destruct. And they stop the China army. Plus, stop the rest of the world. They even say a young female is born eventually, and she's the next Messiah. And that after this great war, all the warring generations die off, and the new world is love and light, and they understand what it takes to get to the next level. They understand it's simply love and light is the answer to all that is. We are all one. There is no color, creed, none of that. Race. We are all the same, from the same source, energy source, same ancestors. And that this Messiah, who's a female, and a young female at that, she's very young, 13 to 16, but she is tapped in the whole the head of the consciousness, the head of the global consciousness, the collective consciousness. She's the head of it after World War III, and she is a peaceful, love and light being that runs with no bias, and she's totally amazing and rules the world, or is the free leader by the people, for the people of the world. And she lives in Europe, I want to say somewheres, but she does a very, very wonderful job. And all beings are very in tune with self, their chakras, in tune with the source, in tune with each other. There are people on the planet at that time, though, that are still stuck in the third dimension. They call them the technologicals, because they're so obsessed with tech that they can't leave the third dimension. They get so stuck on tech that they can't figure out how to leave the third dimension. Even if they try to leave the third dimension to go be with these societies of higher vibing being people, people, they can't, because they got so stuck in tech that their soul got held back and they weren't ready. But I do believe World War III is a possibility, unfortunately. If you see a tidal wave hit New York, it's coming. For entertainment purposes only, by the way. And that's all I got to say about that. Yes, they are. Transhumanism for sure. I believe that, Rebecca. I would love to meet a being of love and light. I hear their energy radiates pure love. Weird. I saw a 4 to 5 foot being with an elongated head, alien-like tail, and a really long tail. From head to tail lengthwise of a Mustang GT that what I saw sneaking around the side of a house. That sounds like Alien vs. Predator Alien. Ooh, why Ukraine? Interesting. Interesting, Superman. I've heard this. I already know it, I think. I already know it. Somebody told me this. I can't remember exactly. The portal, maybe? No, Russia and China together is not good. It's very scary. Ukraine. Why Ukraine? You got me hung on that, bro. Why Ukraine? Dude, I know I've heard it. That's the thing. Is that where... What? Lady in England was... What? Ley lines. Hey, thank you. Night, how can you send me a video? Ooh. Night God, That is tricky to send video. Send me a link to the video in my Proton mail. Yeah, I know that. Okay. I know about graphene, but I didn't know it had anything to do with Tesla coil. Graphene, Tesla coil. All right. It's about alignment. Yes, exactly. It's like a portal or an energy. Absolutely. Yeah, they're weird. I knew it, Superman. I knew it. I knew it. Haha. I guessed right. I feel proud of myself. Because I dug that one from the depths of the brain. He said that blood must be spilled in Ukraine to activate the portal. Not exactly sure where to, but I'm imagining it's something somewhat evil and dark. But I've heard that Putin doesn't want to be a part of what they are a part of, like the occult or something. He knows about everything, but he's not a part of it. The ET world, etc. This has been a productive live, guys. Started off a little rocky. It's ended well. There's a video I wanted to show you guys. I'm trying to think about it. I need to do some more content, but my lives have been so lit. I like the lives. I thought about just going strictly live, but I like content too. Kick that heater up a notch. I got a couple ideas for my next story. Yeah, bloodshed, bro, for real. Ha, no, my bad, dog. Putin is a Mason. Interesting. Okay. Oh, so I wanted to talk to you guys too eventually. I'm probably going to in my next live talk about it. The Nos Confunden. I'm probably going to buy one. I'd like to buy one. He has maps of the world that he depicts. I'd like to know where that map originated from, but it's the flat Earth map, but it has the different planets. It has other flat Earth ice wall surrounded maps, and it's really interesting. Let me see here. I don't know if I have here. Let me see here. Right here. I'm going to forward this email to myself. Forward to, let's see. Try that. And I'll show you some of these real quick. That's what we're going to talk. I'll give you a quick review here of what we're going to talk about next time. We've been on this live for so long, guys. Holy crap. Let me see here. Oh, poo. I'll just send it to this one then. Okay, let's see here. Shouldn't go in spam, but it might. There it is. I want to show you guys these maps here. Basically this one right here. Check these out, guys. This is the flat Earth map. Here's Earth right here. Tierras de El Studios. Tierras de I can't read it. That's why I want to get a map. Tierras de Draco. Venus. Yeah. Anunnaki. Interesting. Definitely an interesting map to say the least. I'd like to check it out a little more in depth. Only one I've seen of its kind. I'm not sure where the source comes from for this, but it's definitely intriguing. That's the type of stuff that makes you wonder because, you know, like, where does this, who comes up with this and when and where and how? Nos Confunden. I just don't see where it would come from out of the blue, so it always makes you wonder if there's some truth to it. Tielas de El Ran Neptuno. Celestias der Incognita. Hydra, the Hydra. Eris. Lacerta. Yeah, all really interesting. Really interesting. Definitely something I want to look into. But anyway, guys. What? The infiltrators. I know who you are. I'll do the ritual last warning. Okay. Mary Lightsense, unsubscribe and resubmit with Bell. Oh, thank you. Uranus has rings now? Interesting. Who blocked you? What? What, somebody blocked somebody? Yeah, for sure, Joy D. Did I block you, Angela C. Clark? I don't think I blocked you. Did I block you? When did I block you? I'm from Michigan. Later, Crimson Nebula. Did I block you, Angela C. Clark? Oh, okay. Thank you. I was gonna say. Hackers, huh? Are you protecting my chat or what? Oh, God. I played them a lot. No, I don't have any admins. Cool. Thanks. You got blocked, Winston? I like it. I'm glad I got people. Follow me if you're down to join what? Oh shit, you're right, bro. Yeah, I got it set up like that. If you use all caps, the message will get blocked. I apologize. I don't know. I gotta watch it with keywords or caps. I'll have to check into that, guys. It's not me or nobody else. Thank you, Tyrell Bailey. I appreciate you. Whoa, really? That's crazy. Heard about the Forbidden Chamber. I'll type Forbidden Chamber in India. Chamber in India. 4 others with millions. Interesting. With millions. Bah! Yeah, me too there, Mr. White. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm going hard in the paint tonight. Wild. Ras Al Ghul. Resurrection Chamber. Chamber. Vault B. Don't cast spells on people for using free speech. Yeah, I would say that's probably a good thing to say. Alright, for sure. I'll check it out, Miss Lori. I hope you're doing good, girl. Yeah, for some, I don't know. I gotta change that. I don't know why it's like that. It's silly as hell, really. I know, we don't know shit. We're babies, man. No, you good, bro. No. No mercy, huh? Underground tunnels. No mercy. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the underground tunnel stuff. I always am leery to talk about it. I like to keep my stuff more fantastical. Because it's always like one of them things where it's like more fantastical. So I feel like you got people that are like, that guy's a quack. I don't believe it at all. But then you got a nice culture of people who are higher level thinkers and do believe in it. So I catch those people. Tierras del Neptuno, land of Neptune. What are you saying, B? Is that legit? Is that all legit? Raj Agul. Whoa. Sri Padmanis Baswami. Padmanis Baswami. Oh, no. Hey, at least you got Buzz on for him, right? Thank you, Giorgio. Or George Gugio. On the tunnels? Man. So there's this gentleman on Telegram called what is his name? Who were one of the three fallen angels, the main ones? What was his name? Three main fallen angels. He's one of the 7 demons of hell. Starts with an A. Raphael, Uriel. Those are the good ones. Azazel. The Azazel. Look up on Telegram if you want some good underground tunnels, like legit video. Like they got video of it going down, the creatures coming out of the tunnels. Yeah, the underground tunnel stuff. If you're into that, the Azazel Network on Telegram. The Azazel Network on Telegram. Samizel. I can't say it. Semyaza. Who was their leader? Semyaza. Azazel was right up there though. And then Samizel, yeah. The Azazel Network. No, Billy Goats. Yeah, for sure. Ooh, cool. You know, there's an extraterrestrial entity that's a vampire. Yeah, for sure. Joy, it was in the news. Check it out. What? For what, Big John? What do you think killed him? $1 trillion fine. Pam blah 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 blah. Padmanabhaswamy. Padmanabhaswamy. Pan. Do you believe in B? Do you believe in the flat Earth maps that I just showed? You can tell me an email if you think if it's true or not. I'm curious. The all-seeing weird Mageddon for sure. Sri Padmanasberry. I don't know. That's what I call it. Beelzebub. There you go. I like Beelzebub. Ah, gross, bro. I'm sorry, Hummingbird Chirps. It wasn't personal. I gotta change that stupidity. Janet Osbard. Ugh. The strain had one of the fallen as the first vamp whose body created the strigoi worms that infected humans. Blah. Interesting to say the least. Absolutely. I was thinking about doing the Phoenix incident too. The Phoenix incident's a really good topic of discussion that I was thinking about looking into, and that was a real thing, and it was a big deal. Do you think it could have feral people? Where? Feral people? Yeah, if you're talking underground tunnels. I just gotta hear, you know. Oh yeah, dogmen have been... Yeah, Alexander the Great encountered the dogmen. I know, I just like those maps and stuff. I'm just curious. There's all kinds of weird phenomena that could associate for all this. Oh, that's real. Yeah, the Phoenix incident is even, I'm feral on tequila, I love it. Some of them possibly, maybe not. All of them, though. It's just Spanish? Okay. I'll check it out, Zeke Troyer. Fall of Cabal on BitChute. I used to post on BitChute. But, dude, if I posted on every app... I was thinking of you guys about going to Rumble, though. You like them there, Tanya? I like them, too. Walking wolf attacks. Nice. Nice, A.W. Howard. Badass. How's that going with the truckers there, buddy? Yeah, I've seen that. When does World War III start and finish? I believe that Grimes Resurrection. Yes, they do, two tact. What pick you talking about, A-Dub Howard? Yes, there is an encounter with Alexander the Great and aliens screen name. What? That's crazy. P.T. Barnum in his 1900s run with mermaids and other cryptids. Then his museum catches fire the year Sherman took the South. Truth, Mr. White. That's wild. I believe it has something to do with the magnetism. The truckers are heroes. Awesome, dude. I love it. That's the sign. You guys watch the truckers and bless them, support them. It's movements like that that make them hesitate in taking the next steps. We need to make it known that we will coalesce, we will become and join forces to become one. Absolutely. I hope not, Jamie Santabez. All I know is I got mines. I picked up my power to the people. Yes. Yes, they are, and I love it. Go truckers in Canada. Let's go. Goodbye, Tanya. Yup, we love what you're doing there. Keep it up and get her done. Morning. Yeah, buddy. Martial law is a possibility. Ow, ow, ow. Love it, absolutely. NG333 squad, gang, gang. Get 'em. You ever watch Wonder Woman? I love that movie. Yes, they will. Keep them wagons rolling, baby. Grimes Resurrection said, y'all don't know shit about Satan. Sit down. Why can't they both get respect? Yeah, for sure. 440. Yeah, I've checked that out before. A little bit, not much. 440 hertz music versus 432 hertz. I heard that's why Triple X extension was took out. He wanted to change his hertz. Sorry, Laura Nicole. Neuralink, I'm not a fan. That's trans. Yeah, I'd stay away from transhumanism. I've heard you don't even want to put the Oculus on. It actually triggers something in your brain, opens a pathway. Etymological word of date of the word matrix. That's got me curious. 666. The Whore of Babylon. Babylon I need to look into more. Yeah, that one dude talks about it. Dude, he's awesome on TikTok. Yeah, I need to get some sleep too. I think I did, Angela. Really? I got an insider producer who speaks on it. Extension was an incarnate. Under the guise of getting down with the cabal, they caught wind of him and sniped him in Florida. The Dance of the Whore. Sorry, bro, yeah. Have a good one, Winston fam. Bro, I saw 3 Milan. Alright, hell yeah. 144,000. Oculus is like the at-home 3D or the at-home VR thing. Sorry, yeah, you're right, Pat G. Escorts. Huh. Oh, there's absolutely still mermaids. Alright, guys, I gotta run. This has been a 4.5, 5-hour live. This is ridiculous. It's been fun, though. And I've really enjoyed it. So, make sure you tune in soon. I'm probably going to post... I'm posting this, obviously, today. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do a quick video of sorts. And maybe a live, too. I might start going live more often. But I always got to have something fresh and good to talk about. So, I got to do some research and get some new stuff. And I obviously got a lot of great ideas from you guys. So, I appreciate you guys. Keep staying positive. Keep keeping an open mind. And always stay in the light. Treat others how you want to be treated. All that good stuff. It all starts with us. It all starts there. It's still possible. We can change what's going on in the world. if we try. So, yeah, well, I got to look into the people assaulted in the metaverse. Yeah, look, also the Federal Reserve's main building in Puerto Rico. Pirates of the Caribbean truth. What? Bro. Yeah, send me some sources if you want, Black Swan. Night God 87 at Proton Mail. Proton Mail. If you guys want to send me any info or any sources. Yes, have an amazing day. It's been an awesome show. It's been a great time with you guys tonight. I love you all. You're amazing. You guys are the best. Good night, Miss Lori. God bless you. And yeah, stay in the light and do always remember, truth can be stranger than fiction. Love you guys. I am out.